Be a Democrat again. See how I act up. I ain't no
Should we start
capitalist.
playing?
No, we're going to exert our will like true politicians. No,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's filibuster our stream.
Yeah.
See how all ones and twos of people care. It'll be crazy.
I'm trying to think if I should describe what I did in Discord for YouTube, or just make them join our Discord so they can see it.
Yeah, they have
No. Yeah. They got to jump in and get the sauce. They ain't get that. Well, they do get it for free, but they have to at least like click the link.
Yeah, they go through at least a little bit of effort.
Yeah, literally minimal effort. Just like 2 clicks. Click the video, click the link. It's not much.
Unless you're not logged into Discord, then it's a bit more effort.
Alright, sure. Okay, yeah. But if they run into that and that's what stops them, then we don't want them in our Discord anyway. I'm kidding. Please.
I want to say, how are you
please put in your
existing on?
password and username and join our Discord so we have more people in there to enjoy our memes. Also, faces. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, let me put mine on.
Panda, put your face back on.
Sorry, I was scratching.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
you know, I
it's
gotta get into
upside down, dog.
deep
what are
muscle.
you doing?
trying to expand my hairline. Figured if I put the beard on top, it would work better.
This is pretty much a flawless response. Okay. All right, face lifetime. Here we are. We're all
I've
here.
got a face. I'm pretty sure.
And it's yours, which is great. That's like
I did it right. I did it right.
that's way better than dress rehearsals. I mean, these aren't pre-recorded anyway. So yeah.
Can you imagine
Hello.
the amount of try and pre-record those? Good lord.
Right? I think the only ones we've done that were pre-recorded were the one-on-one sessions from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And then when our internet died that one time, we were like, "Fuck it, we'll just we'll just record the rest and put it in the video later because this is crazy." Other than that, no, they've all been live because
live.
it's less work, actually, to be honest. So yeah, here we are doing things. Last time there was a boat. The
Snail
time
pulls
before
up.
that there was a boat. The time before that there was a boat.
But also 8 inks.
They're still there. Speaking of which, yeah, some of y'all got by 8 inks a little bit. You got nibbled. Didn't one of you get nibbled?
Well,
Yeah, I got a little. They did a little nibbling on me. Yes,
Yeah,
that is
you had
true.
a little taste. They seem to enjoy it, so maybe it's something you can brag about later. You have those scars. You're like finding a nice.
Want to know
lady
how I
friend.
got these scars? I got chomped on by a giant monster.
I stuck my head in the water.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetheart. Yeah, you're looking at the scars. Apparently, I'm delicious and also can't swim very well.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, this one's from being set on fire. This one's from being set on fire. This one's from being set on fire. This is an arrow wound.
Set on
This is an
fire
arrow
a
wound.
lot.
This is an arrow wound. It's like 10 minutes later. And that's, I think, I can't tell if that's an arrow wound or a knife wound. I can't remember now.
But this is new. It's still bleeding. Gross.
Oh, you stabbed me during this conversation.
Ah, wow, how amazing. I'm really bleeding, huh? Cool. But yeah, what you see on the screen there, they're on boat. I did not put their tokens on it because that was too much work and it really doesn't matter right now. If you want their tokens, that'll be on this one. But since I can't move that boat, I made this. So boat, big ass rock that they're kind of close to.
Hey, it's that guy.
Hey, good to see you. Good to see you.
Thank you, JB.
Average Bear.
We appreciate you.
I haven't called you an average bear in a long while, so
Yeah,
I gotta
the
say it
average
to
bear.
refresh people who, if we call you JB, wouldn't know who we're talking about.
It's true.
It's much
still
like
good to have
when I get called Chris instead of Panda. I go, Ugh.
And we all go,
Does not sound
who?
right.
Yeah, I'm like,
People in chat, I think it was Denoza who was like, "Who the hell is Chris?" Like,
Yeah.
At some point, because I think you said it.
yeah. Gotta change my username now.
You don't want to have to. No! All right, anyway. There's a big-ass boat over here. There's a big rock over here. The last session, you convinced the 8 Anks to give the boat a push. They did, but because they also really don't know how boats work, and like rudders were about in as good a position as you could get them, you think, it moved, but you are real close to that outcropping of rocks, and there's not really a current to help. Now, I don't know if you wanted to like shout down there and ask them to stop, or just have them keep going, but you know that there's a chance that you might hit that outcropping of rocks if they keep just shoving it at the front the way they are.
I know I cut the wheel to try and suggest to the look, man, trying to move boats IRL and not super easy.
Yeah.
It's kind of a suggestion when you're when you weigh less than the boat and you're pushing it in the water as a non-aquatic animal.
Yep. I mean, even that was a pretty Herculean effort.
Yeah.
A huge creature and probably a bunch of babies.
Let me look. Open character sheet.
But the current question, so as you guys feel like the lurch of the ship and you see it moving and stuff, you can see the back end kind of drifting towards all those rocks. And it begins to like settle a little bit before you run into them. Main question is more, do you ask them to stop pushing it, or do you just kind of let them keep going, and if you run into the rocks, you run into them, it'll stop you? Or how do you want to do that?
I'll discuss this in meta with the players, because character-wise, I'm like,
We don't want to run into rocks.
yeah.
Yeah, running into rocks bad.
Okay.
I think that's the general consensus.
But what else do we do? is the but to that question.
I mean, if we knew how to activate the crewmates, that might help. I don't know. Like maybe one of them could know how to captain the ship.
Okay. So with that, Sam now realizing that, we don't want to damage the boat. He's going to pull out the fishing rod of speak to stuff.
Okay. Also, Eli, you would know that an unseen servant's not going to be able to like captain a ship. Manning the helm is one thing, but like actually organizing and dictating and that kind of stuff, or delegating that kind of stuff, can't possibly do it.
Right.
And even manning the helm would be like, you would still have to tell them a specific direction. They can't go, oh, there's a rock over there, I need to do all of these things to keep us from hitting it. It's be more like, stay course or whatever, right?
Right. Okay, so yeah, I will make sure that, like, I guess I'm like, you have to give them the instructions.
Oh,
All right.
so is it Denotso or Denatso or Dinotso? Or Denatzo? Anyway. Okay, so you did from what do you say?
It's like, oh, thank y'all for help. That's stupendous work. We're getting close to rocks though, so I would stop pushing. We're gonna try and see if we can figure it out from here. Thank y'all. Oh,
You can see some splashing
gracious.
and whatnot as they like move away. As you're
imagine all the
worship.
oh gracious ones of the deep, and all the terrifying teeth wielders.
yeah.
But cool.
Okay, so they've stopped pushing for now.
I'm like, well, I think
The ship is
Unless I'm
still
hot.
drifting slightly, but you have plenty of time before you have to take an action.
maybe. No, maybe the ship must be some sort of magic to have all these servants on it. So maybe if I just give the order, stuff will happen. And there's no way to tell until we try. So, reel that back in. Sorry, it just reminded me of something. In Metal Gear, not Metal Gear, Mobile Suit Gundam, when they can't send radio communications, they actually shoot out cables that hit other suits to do like wire transfer to communicate. And that's just what that reminded me of. I just wanted to mention that.
Huh.
But I'll take the helm, and I'll, with as much authority as I can muster, say, "All right, you."
Try scallywags.
Yeah, I was trying to think of, like, I was gonna say something worse than that. I was like, I don't want to insult him. But okay, scallywags. Who whispered that?
Hattie.
Rahala. Or was it Hattie? Okay.
Yeah.
That sounded like a Rahala line, though. I agree, Panda.
Yeah. Man your stations. We gotta get this beast turned around.
Where are the stations?
I'm not talking to you. Let's take it nice and easy and get this sucker going forward a little bit. Trying to be vague with the like.
Okay.
I don't like, because Sam doesn't know the proper terminology of like, let's loose one sail or whatever, you know.
Okay. So you're gonna be trying to like direct them to move you forward,
Yeah.
like straight.
And I'm gonna try and cut that wheel, basically. Trying to.
Okay.
Yep.
Is anyone going to try to help in any way? So I need to know what skill you're using, how you're using it, and have you roll before he does. By the way, for Sam, this is going to be a straight wisdom check.
Yep.
So it's just an ability check. So unfortunately, it's an ability check. DC is still that of a skill.
Oof.
Yeah. Because there is a relevant skill for it.
So I'm looking through my skill list really quick.
Or if it's like an ability or something, like a spell or whatever.
Yeah,
that works too. I just don't expect that you have any spells for this.
Yeah, I don't believe I do.
What kind of skill would this be? Is it?
Profession sailor.
Oh, okay.
The only thing I can really think of is okay, I have two pitches. I think this is the best pitch though, is if I use my well, maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna just say I'm gonna try and use my disabled device skill to figure out how like some of the pulleys and stuff kind of work, so I can just make sure that stuff is being pulled out. Because obviously I understand how devices work, and pulleys are simple devices.
Okay, I would say that'd be more of a like the primary on that would obviously be knowledge engineering.
Yeah, which I don't.
But pulleys are pretty damn simple, so we'll say you can aid with that. Just because it's not quite ideal, I am going to give you a -4.
Okay. I'm trying to reverse disable this device in this case. I'm trying to
Kinda.
understand how to not break something.
I'm an
You
able
still only have to beat a 10 to
Yeah.
aid, but
Yeah.
steep penalty. It didn't matter. Is that with the -4?
There you go. No. It's a 19.
Okay, so it's a
with the
19
-4.
total.
Oh, you rolled
Yes.
a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so it's a total of 19.
Yes, I
Sweet.
did.
That'll be +2 for him. What about Lamia?
So to clarify, am I just trying to help get the idea of what we're doing, or am I just trying to think of what, hey, maybe this could be helpful overall?
So it's I'm asking, how do you try to contribute toward the current objective, right? Which this current step is he's trying to get the ship moved forward without hitting the rocks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he's spending his time basically trying to like correctly direct the unseen servants who he can't see, and because he doesn't necessarily know all the ship positions, he's just having to go off instinct. But he's also manning the helm.
I don't know if this would actually be a good idea, or even feasible. So, did we have a sail for the sail mast part, or is that still like folded up?
They're not.
They're intact.
They're not down yet, but they are. There are sails. They haven't been deployed because there's no wind.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Then I guess. What was Sam using again?
Wisdom.
Yeah,
Wisdom check. Just a wisdom check.
He doesn't have profession sailor.
Okay. Then can I just use perception to help keep an eye out for? Hey, no, we're really close to this sharp rock over here, or.
Sure. Yeah. Perception's fine. Okay. It still gives an additional +2. Okay. And otherwise, pretty much the rest of the NPCs are just trying to find spots where they can effectively act as riggers. They are obviously not trained themselves. So, you know what? Let's see who all's in chat. Someone in chat roll me 1d20. And if it's a 10 or higher, then we know it will that the rest of the NPCs are also providing adequate assistance enough to give a bonus. And you can do that with exclamation point D20 or exclamation point 1d20. Either one of those will work. No R needed.
I knew it was. So that's okay. Now we know.
They don't hurt you at all or anything. It's just that they're doing enough that they're at least able to like assist to an extent. You can see part of the issue is like they kind of end up having to double back, like running from different spots on the ship because it'll start moving on its own. Like, oh crap, something's already over here. So they'll be like running across somewhere else to see like grab a rope or something because it's like yanking its way up out of nowhere. There's just a little bit of chaos on deck. There's like no real organization. So they don't provide a bonus. You just don't get a penalty. So Panna, you're going to be rolling, or Sam, you're going to be rolling your wisdom check with a total of +4. Okay, 16. Keeping the 16.
I'm gonna roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd get that more.
Okay. So total
I have
20.
no idea. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Because of your proximity to this rock, I actually did set the DC not particularly low. So we'll play this out a bit. So so how bad would it have needed to be to provide a penalty? It needs to be a 5 or less. So you were 1 away. So as you guys are kind of running around trying to do all this stuff, and Eli, you're like figuring out more and more about these pulleys as like you're starting to kind of use them and trying to mostly like obviously you know how a pulley works. It's a very simple mechanism. You're more trying to figure out what exactly their intent is, where they're being used. So you have to like yank on a few ropes and like you find some that are like a little bit worn out and that kind of stuff. But you are able to at least start kind of helping direct some of the people who are like at some of the different rigging to more effectively use them. Meanwhile, Sam, while you're at the helm, you've got a decent vantage point to like make sure you're not running into stuff, but it is pretty helpful having Lamia be like running around like checking different spots to make sure you're not gonna like hit a certain thing or whatever she needs to do. She's helping with. Just kind of being your eyes around the ship as well, and occasionally having to like yell about something else. But it's a lot. It is a lot of work. Over the next 10 minutes or so, you're kind of in this mode of, I imagine we've all been here at least once in our lives. So Panda, for Sam, this is very much, you've kind of been dropped into the middle of a really stressful work situation you do not feel equipped for in the least. And you're just kind of having to wing it. Like this 10-minute period, a lot of shit is going on. Some things seem like they're going wrong or whatever, and there's a part of your mind where you're just you keep kind of bracing to hit these rocks, because every time you look over, they're closer and closer, and Lamia's getting nervous, and she's getting closer and closer. Eventually, runs to the side, and Lamia, you look down, just see because they've disappeared mostly from your view, because you're so close that they've dropped kind of below the lip of the ship. So you have to look all the way over to see that you are mere feet from them. At that point, shouting to everyone else to grab onto something, get lower, lower your center, that kind of shit. So a bunch of people are dropping to the deck and whatnot, or grabbing hold of ropes and posting up against some of the masts and whatnot. And you're all braced, waiting for that impact, and it doesn't happen. You were successfully able to navigate the ship without hitting the rocks, just fucking barely.
Nice.
Set DC exactly at 20.
Woo!
I gotta move this darn ship. And you are essentially, you were kind of moving forward, right? It's just there's unfortunately still not a lot of clearance. You don't have much further you can go before you hit a damn wall. Let me yank over here. And that's pretty much that's the residual momentum of that shove has kind of carried you this way. Yeah.
All right, but we've kind of ceased moving at this point, correct?
Yeah, that was all the rest of the energy it had. There's going to be a tiny bit of drift, but it doesn't seem like it's moving even fast enough that if it hits the rocks, you're going to get scraped, but you're not going to collide with them.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, all right, we need a different plan, I think. When we were searching the hole, do we find any ballista bolts? Is that the correct term?
Yes.
Yeah. Did we find any? Sorry, I don't know if that's yes, we found some, or yes, that is the correct term.
That is the correct term, and you did find some, yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. I have a plan. It's not a very good one, I think.
Well, that's a step in the right direction, I think.
Yeah, a plan is good. I would appreciate a little more confidence, but you can always, have that. I understand.
Roy and I'm gonna start giving out orders because I'm in charge now for some reason.
You've led
you
most
can
people
sail
to
a
believe you know how to sail
Yeah.
a ship, and so
Yeah,
far
yeah.
you haven't run into anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Roy and Hattie, down below. I'm assuming I found them because I did some searching.
yeah, you all saw them. I think Lamia found them, but yeah.
There's some ballista on deck, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Not on this thing, but there's 4 up here.
Let me tell you the plan, and I'll see if it's a good idea. Attach some ropes to the ballista. Try to hook that deck or the wood, and then just haul, literally pull ourselves correct to the correct orientation. More trying to whip the boat around correctly.
Okay.
Which is going to be a process.
Okay, hold on, I might be misunderstanding it slightly. How are you going to be pulling yourself?
If we attach ropes to the ballista bolt,
Uh-huh. And then what?
if
What
we
do you shoot?
if we basically harpoon into either the ground, that dock up there, or something.
Oh, like the dock. Okay, yeah, okay,
yeah.
got you.
Yeah, like I in theory we could do the sand, but it's not gonna stick in the sand very well. I think it would work, but not great. You know, I think the wood would be a little bit more better. Because my first thought was like, oh, we could just have somebody go over there and tie it onto to something, and we could arrange ourselves that way. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to have to make anybody go across the water again.
Right. Pull up here so we can see what we're talking about there.
Yeah.
These sticks.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have them. So there's 2 ballista on each side on the upper deck, and there's two on each side on the main deck. It's 4 each. Then you want them to try to fire all 4 of them and hook into that.
Didn't know about 4, but I'm definitely trying to get at least one side. So if we pull from the left side of the ship, stage left, is because I can't remember the actual sides of a ship.
Right.
I will refer to it as a stage.
That's fine.
But
I honestly always
stage
forget
left.
to.
Yeah, stage left of the ship. Using those
It's
ones.
left, starboard is right. But continue.
Yeah, but to pull and
So the question being, all 4 of the ones on the left, like the for both of the decks that have them, or like how many?
I was just
how
going
many
to do the top, but
just the upper deck.
I mean, we could
Okay,
do
so
the
2.
we could do the yeah.
Should we forewarn Mama Anchor or the such so that I guess they don't snap at the ropes that are connected?
I don't think they'll bother them, but if they do, we'll just cut them loose and be pissed at that later. I mean, I think continue to talk to them is going to be more annoying than us trying to get out of here.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's fair.
Okay.
But,
You're the one been talking to them, Sam, so you know better.
And you're gonna try to haul with like muscle power, just people pulling the ropes to try to drag it toward it. Oof.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to be a process. Because in theory, we could, like, once they're attached, we could put the lines around like one of the masts and use it as a was it not fulcrum, but a point
I think fulcrum
to help
is the
lever
right
it.
word. Is it?
Yeah, something like that. Not a
I know what
pulley,
you're
but you know
saying.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because we don't have the access of like having a
Right.
winch on this thing. You know, we're not exactly stuck in a ditch here trying to pull ourselves out.
Yeah, you have a winch that's got your anchor, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to fire those off. Try to use the mast as a kind of a leverage point.
Plus, I would like to think, since it's still on the boat, maybe I could give the order to the servants to help haul the line. Don't know if that would work or not.
You can certainly try.
Yeah. Because again, it might just that's a new noise. Like 6 people or however many people we have pulling on this line. It may not be quick, but
Ellie loves us so much.
and a foot at a time is still progress. You know.
Oh yeah.
To get this angled around correctly.
All right.
And once we're to
And,
that point,
you have a. Oh wait, why don't you? No. I have to refund some stuff. I'll work on that on my own. So yeah, Ellie, you did Yanshi's blessing first, but nobody had a fortunate fate, so you overspent a little bit. But that's fine. But yeah, Panda, you have a fortunate fate.
okay, thank you.
500. Okay, so that's your plan. I mean, obviously, you tell people that, so they're gonna try to do to shoot lines into the dock over there, and then Eli and Lamia, is there anything you guys want to do to help, or any other ideas you have? Try to right the ship.
Yeah, I think that's a very solid idea for trying to right the ship. Would knowledge dungeoneering help me know anything about operating ballistas?
Not at all.
Didn't think so. Didn't think so. It's the only knowledge I have that would even be like mildly applicable. So,
it will. I will tell you, it will help you later on, but not for that.
That's good. Yeah, I don't think I really have anything else that's going to help with this specific thing, other than I guess trying to use perception to assist to have a good place for the bolt to like lodge in.
Okay, so you're gonna act as essentially you're gonna help operate the ballista.
Yep. I want to help
Good,
spot.
'cause none of you know how to do it.
Yay!
I'd
I
used
was
a
gonna
ballista
say-
before.
Yeah, you're very aware of all the penalties you had.
And this is a ship-mounted ballista, so it's even worse.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, the other one was ship mounted.
Yeah, they were just in space.
It was a space ship.
A slightly different ship-mounted ballista.
Mhm.
But it was a big boat. All right, there.
Big
I've
boat.
done the thing. All right. Okay, so you're gonna help with that. You're gonna help one of them. So,
Yep.
so you're helping either Roy or Hattie. Probably Hattie, since you already have rapport with her and you know how to work with her for the most part.
Yes.
And then Lamia, what about you?
Can I help the other side? Like Roy, since
You
I
help Roy?
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, my fingies.
I just called out two people to, because it's one of those things of like I need two people to blah blah blah, and
Yeah.
the difference of like you call, hey, you guy red hat, call the cops instead of somebody call the cops. Everybody's like, oh, somebody else will do it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. No, 100%. Okay, so they're gonna try to hit this dock. All right. So that'll be an intelligence check from the two helpers.
All right. That's us, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Aw, man.
Oof.
Hmm.
Keep the 5.
Oh, that was so close to being
Yeah.
a nat 20 again.
I wouldn't worry too much about these ones, but
I'll leave it as a 10. I'm cool.
Okay,
we're-
then yeah, I'll leave
yeah.
it as a 5.
What plane is my favorite to throw players onto? I'll get back to you on that.
arrow.
Oof.
Arrow.
Okay, so Eli, you're able to assist. Lamia, you're all thumbs over there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So Roy's shot. So we have already checked which. Okay, so yeah, one thing you will notice, both of you will, is that there is invisible assistance happening for the ballista. So obviously, at least a couple of the unseen servants were, the last thing they were assigned to was as gunners, so that's what they went back to. But cool. So there's one successful assistance, one really bad one, and then his untrained check. Alrighty. So here's what Roy is rolling with his +1 dex, means he's at a total of that. Cool. So 13. Nice. Yeah, he rolled an 18 on the die. So here, okay, it's obviously well in range. All right, a ballista shot is, these are light ballista. Just has to overcome the hardness of the wood. Teehee. 3d8. Okay. Giselle, go ahead and roll 3d8 for me. You need to get more than 5.
Hey.
Okay. All right. So yep, you get one line is shot into the deck. First try. Roy is way too hype. He's like, you flip a bottle and it lands right side up hype.
Nice.
You definitely hear, like, there's this loud crunch thunk when it fires. You just hear from since he's over on the upper deck, him just over there just like, let's go, hell yeah, like he's like throwing his fist in the air and everything. Cool, so that worked. And then you have Hattie is also going to shoot. So Eli, you're successfully aiding. And then you have one unseen servant, and then I think I remember her dex. I'm just gonna double check. Dex plus BAB. I actually think her bonus is gonna be just slightly higher. Just waiting for her sheet to load. Anyway, there we go. Adelind, what is your BAB of 2? Yeah, okay, yeah, her dex is slightly higher than his too. Nice. All right, so she is rolling with a -2. I just typed -2. I totally calculated this wrong. Roy was rolling with a -7, but he still had,
Oh. Okay, good.
because you need a 10 effectively at this distance. Like a flat 10. So hers is going to be at -4. Yeah.
Whoa! I mean, that misses still, but I thought
really
that
bad.
won.
Hattie is very upset that Roy managed to hit the deck and she didn't. She says a lot of not curse words, a lot of fricks and hex and darnets, because Eli is right there helping. So she doesn't curse.
Dirt shoveling coward. Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking of.
And immediately starts loading another ballista bolt. So Eli, go ahead and give me another intelligence check, unless you're going to change tactics here.
Nope. Let's intelligence it up.
There is a reason I'm going to have you keep checking.
You did
Oops, that was initiative. Whoops, my bad. My brain saw INT.
Whoops. Okay.
There we go.
Nice. All right. So same roll. Barely better. So, fires that one off, and $22. Unfortunately, you lose that rope completely. The whole thing fucking unspools out of the deal, just launches out into the water.
Dang.
You can see that after that second shot, you can tell that this ballista may need some maintenance. Like, it actually seems to be a little bit unsteady. Like, just trying to, like, get it into place and stuff, it kind of rocks a little bit, and it slips slightly even once you lock it in place. Like some of the little, like, pins and stuff that, like, kind of lock it down. The sockets they go in, effectively, have worn out, and they're a little bit too wide, so they're not snug enough to, like, keep it from drifting slightly. So yeah, it's just being kind of a pain in the ass. And
that sounds like a job for Make Whole.
We're minus 2. Well, it could be. You only have 1 scroll of it, which will be gone once it's used, obviously.
Yeah. I think.
Go ahead.
Sam, after seeing the second spell shot, was like, we can try it with just 1 line. This is just. We don't even know how good this will work, guys. So.
And he looks very, very disappointed.
Don't worry, you'll be able to shoot other stuff.
She's like, I could get it. We just have to. It's because the stupid thing is like wobbly.
Eli took all your luck. I took Roy's bad luck. That's why Roy was able to hit.
Sure.
We know Roy ain't lucky like that. No. I would assume Roy is actually pretty damn lucky.
It seems to be. Yeah, and he's also over there just. He's like, hey, you want me to help you out? I mean, I could. She's like, no! Okay. I'm just saying, I have a knack for it.
Is it a curse or a blessing to run into us? Like,
oh, I mean, he was dead if he didn't, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I'll run up and. Yeah, I'll leave the helm unmanned for a moment.
Okay.
And, run up. I'm like, alright. So I'll explain my plan. I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking we haul on this line to try and get the front of this ship pointed, more of that a ways, and gesture to the, exit, / entrance, whatever you want to call it. Now, do we think that harpoon's or that bolt over there is gonna stay fast, or do you think I should go over there and make sure it's secure?
He's like, I mean, it was a pretty good thunk. I think it's in there, but it's pretty thick. But like hauling a boat, it's probably gonna break at some point. I mean, we'll just see how much progress we can make.
I think as long as we're not trying to pull too hard, we just give a steady pressure. Like, we're not trying to do this fast. We're not trying to, we're not in a crazy rush here. We do a steady pull on it, and we'll get it there eventually.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's just more the amount of mass it's that we're putting it up against.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if it stays fast, it's definitely gonna start breaking and whatnot. We might have to get a second shot in there later, but if we make a little bit of progress, that's still something.
Yeah. All right.
Heave ho, Sam.
I can't believe we're almost out of here. It's like super hype.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys gonna try to haul on it?
Yeah. Why don't we get Layla and Rahala, if she wants to help. Y'all are just gonna get the tail end of that and pull it around that mast. While we pull, and y'all just take up the slack as we pull. That way we're just keeping it taut. We're not also trying to hold it. Does that sound fair? Y'all good with that?
Yeah, Rahul's like, I think I can pull a rope around a mast. It's just the whole tug of war thing. I'm not really built for that.
No. Well, we're not trying to get you to pull. We're just trying to get you to. In my head, keep
Layla's
the slack.
What? Were you gonna break a nail? We're just pulling a rope. Come on. Just okay.
Because I'm trying to get everybody in on it.
Yeah.
Everybody was capable. I don't think Thorben's quite equipped yet to do this, but.
No, he's good to still be passed out, I think.
Yeah, he hurt me. But cool. All right, so we're gonna try doing the haul method.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See if we can at least get, what was it, Suez Canal? We're not like quite that blocked. We're trying to get it flipped all the way.
Yeah. So if you can get some clearance or something here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like at least if we can get pointed at the dock, that's progress.
Yeah.
That's. We're currently at 2:00. We're trying to get to 11.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
but not go the other way.
I'm just trying to do math in my head.
Mhm.
This is possible.
of,
It's like-
of us trying to like.
Yeah. I think
I mean, it's not like it's a stationary object. It is on water.
it is. It's.
I'm
'cause
trying to
I
think of
slightly
yeah.
know the physics of it, and so it's because of the size of this ship. You have like like pretty much half the main deck, and then the entire lower deck is submerged.
Yeah.
This amount of water is almost acting more like it's not as easy to pull it through because of the mass of the thing as it would be to pull like a small thing through water. It'd be super easy. It's obviously easier to move than if it were on land or actually stuck in sand, but like actually getting that initial like trudge through it before it's built up any momentum, it's going to require a lot of force. You definitely have enough rope. Like from here to to ballista and unhook that. Yeah. I think I measured that earlier. You obviously have to spend some time tying a bunch of other ropes together to like run it all the way upstairs around the mast and all that stuff, and see if you can get this thing pulled. So we're gonna say you spend probably a good hour setting this up. Just get the rope run all the way properly and like set up some spots so it doesn't like drag through doors and whatnot. Probably like oiling.
Oh, was this not
all sorts of
shot
stuff.
from the top deck? Was it shot from?
Or sorry, not from main deck to upper deck, just from upper deck to. I'm imagining you're wanting to use this mast because you're trying to pull the front of the ship. Yeah. So like up that thing. No, that should be fine. You can get it over that little corner thing, and then so none of that. It doesn't take necessarily an hour, but like probably 30 minutes or so, getting this all properly like set up and kind of testing it, like how it feels and whatnot. Getting a number of ropes tied together, secured, getting everything in place. Yeah.
Sorry, my brain thought of something else. I was like, I guess we could like try to rig it to a pulley system and attach something to the other end of it and throw something real heavy off the ship and let it like, let a counterweight pull us, But that's a whole nother deal.
Yeah. The main, obviously, the main issue is you just don't really have propulsion. Like, you don't have anything that can like exert any amount of force to like counterbalance it. But you try with the muscles.
Yep. If this doesn't work, we're probably gonna have to go wake up the captain. But
For sure.
I don't got a lot of ideas. Yeah.
Lamy is strong as fuck, which helps.
Sam's no pushover.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam is really strong also. And then you have Hattie's pretty strong. Hall's not at all. I think Eli, you're at average.
Yep. Although
Yeah, he has a minus right now.
I do. I'm at
you're
-2 because I had that strength damage.
Yeah, you're sick. That's right.
Yep.
You're below average. Rahal is naturally below average there. Hattie's actually really fucking strong. She has 16 strength.
Hey.
Okay. And then the other two have 14 and 15. You have a lot of strong people. It's just, it's the amount of weight you're trying to move. I'm just trying to think of a good DC that makes sense for this and that isn't impossible, but isn't easy.
I mean,
okay.
Sorry, I'm thinking of like the mechanics just in like the drag or push category for our inventory.
Mm-hmm. It's much higher for being able to drag stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's like, a several ton ship, right? It's like
Sam can do 11,000 or not 11,100. So, and that's at 16 strength. I don't know.
Then I'm trying to think if there's anything else to like add to this. I know this is super not entertaining. You're just sitting here thinking. Okay, so yeah, I think we just go with it. So you get everyone you can kind of grabbed onto this rope. And you're all gonna try to pull.
I will try to order the unseen servants as well.
Yeah. Okay. So you order them to
Yeah.
come help.
It's like
essentially.
crewmen, all haul this big girl around and see if that works.
Yeah, you definitely see parts of the rope sort of lift. No, that Eli, like obviously strength in numbers is good, but unseen servants are hopelessly weak.
Yes.
You could beat 2 of them right now in an arm wrestling contest, like even as you are. But like at the same time, but like there's still enough of them that it might help.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think we'll do it this way. So I need obviously strength checks from each of you. And we're gonna see. This is obviously you're just straight pulling on this thing. Not even just you're not just like tug of war, like trying to walk backward. I imagine you guys are trying to like pull, grab, pull, like almost a climbing type way. Because you don't want to be trying to walk back with this many people. So yeah, this is just like a straight attempt. It's gonna take several successes in order to get this to work, and then I'll tell you how much progress you've made at the end of it. I'm not gonna hide the DC from you. It's not gonna be easy. Honestly, the only reason it's possible is you have so many people and have something you can use as a fulcrum effectively. But I'm gonna set the DC at 17. Not a natural 20. Not a natural 20 is needed, but I'm gonna set it at 17. It's gonna be pretty tough.
Okay.
I'm only gonna count it as a detriment, like a critical failure, if you fail by 10 or more, not 5.
Okay.
I think it'd be pretty hard to be particularly detrimental in this case. So if you roll 7 or below as your total, then you're taking away from the successes. Cool. All right. After this first set, you're gonna have to tell me if you do anything different to try to give yourself an edge or whatever, right? All right. Let's see them. 22 for Lamia. Nice.
Yeah.
Exactly 7 for Sam. And 11 for Eli. So you're not hurting, you're not helping. Sam, are you keeping the 7?
Oh, well, it's not. Is 7 a detriment or it's below 7?
7 or lower is detriment.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I'll roll.
So 9. Okay. It's a total of 1 success. Now, all that really amounts to is like so Eli and Sam, you really can't tell if it's helping at all. You're just like pulling for all you're exerting a lot of energy, pulling for all your worth at this rope. Obviously Lamia is too. Everyone is. It's just that Lamia, you can kind of feel that little bit of progress like as you're going. And so you're able to like kind of control your breathing a bit better as you're going, like knowing when to sort of exert and like take a breath and like exert and like kind of get this good rhythm going. So you're getting tired for sure. All of you are, because this is going to take a lot of time and a lot of energy. You've been taking like short breaks and stuff between. But that makes you 1 success, Lamia. Then from Eli and Sam, I need a Constitution check from each of you. Right now, you're at a DC 12. So Sam's going strong. All right, Eli's keep it up. All right.
Rolled low.
Okay, Sam, nat 20'd it. Nice. Okay, so Sam, remember this because you may have to remind me because I'm kind of figuring this out as we go. The next time in relation to this challenge that I ask you for a Constitution check, you automatically succeed. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. All right. So you get that set done. You do make enough progress that like you get a couple of handovers, readjusting. You get like a couple of actual pulls on this thing. You don't know how much time has passed. There's been like a lot of shouting back and forth. Some people are like yelling in pain occasionally because they're just not used to this work. Rahala. And kind of having to be amped up to come back, and she's just not enjoying herself. But you do eventually get a little bit of progress, take like a short break, and you're going to go back to it. Anyone changing your approach or anything like that?
Man, I want to do something different because just straight strength checking is not helpful, but I cannot find anything that's really gonna help me in my any of my spell lists or anything. So I guess not. Because illusions don't work on objects, and all my stuff are illusions, and objects automatically pass them.
Yeah.
So,
though stuff that's quasi-real, even though they automatically pass, can still have an effect because they'll still have 25% effectiveness.
Yeah, that is true.
So I don't know if you have anything that helps with anyway.
Not really, unless I use like shadow conjuration, and then it's just like. There's so many spells I've been looking. I literally have been reading, and I just can't find anything that's going to help me with this specific thing. Just going through like conjuration spells right now. So
you can see if there's any buffs in there, because there might be some. I know there's not a ton of conjuration.
No, buffs, I can conjure a thing to help me pull. That's about it right now. But I'm just gonna pull.
All right. You're pulling. What about Sam?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna have to keep pulling as well. I'm also looking at my stuff. I don't think there's anything. Nothing really I could do. Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna have to haul on it as well.
Okay. Strength, and then Lamia, same old.
Probably, but I do have a. Like, the way we have it set up, the end part is being pulled by the for lack of a better word, the weaker people, right? So not really super pull, but to make sure that it's there, right? That was my understanding.
Okay. Kind of. They're having as much impact as they're going to have, and I really hope you didn't say that in character because Layla would take.
No, absolutely not. No, that was me trying to get the mental image.
Yeah,
Layla would.
Look, I put Layla back there to help Rahala.
I'm gonna have one mage hand that can move 5 pounds of rope, just tugging. There you go. That's my addition to the day. I forgot I have mage hand.
Because my idea was to go at the end, tie up my halberd to be the concentration for me to pull, because then that way I won't be potentially getting rope.
Rope burn.
Yes. That was my logic, but
so make it into a. I mean, you could absolutely do that. So you're gonna pull on the halberd, or are you doing that so that it's easier for people who are having more trouble?
Let's do that so it's easier for them, and I'll still pull.
Okay. We also have those needed to do that. Yeah, we have those 10-foot poles, right? That we could
do. Those folding poles.
Yeah.
If
but we got the halberd on hand, so that's easy enough.
What we do is we take one of those poles, by the way, and we twist it into the rope, and then it becomes a source where you can then brace the pole across your body and use your whole body to move with it. But the problem is, since we're doing hand over hand pulling, we're gonna lose that.
Yeah, we'd have to stop and do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, whoever's at the back could.
Yeah, but if she's at the back with the halberd, she'll be fine. That's what I'm saying. Since us in the middle, it's not going to help us. So.
Yeah.
But it's a good idea if we were trying to pull across distance. So remember that next time we have to pull something over long distances.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, 10-foot poles
can essentially
super fucking useful.
Make our own plow rigging.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So. And in theory, we could also use if we wound it up in the rope, we could use it as a lever to. Again, pull the rope.
Yeah. If you stuck it in the decking and then pushed, so you're pushing against the stick instead of, this is the kind of stuff I actually do at work all day. I find random objects to make my job easier.
Get to into this. Okay, so we built a winch from scratch, one step at a time, because our characters wouldn't have. I don't think they realized what they were doing, but they built a winch. No.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Using a spare
no roll for
wheel, a line of rope, and a winch from a from a broken ballista, we managed to make a winch.
Right.
Oh man.
Just using the little crank on the back. I assume they have cranks. It's a ballista, but
You
it may
got-
just be the
yes.
ones that you just fucking pull back.
These,
but-
these have cranks.
Yep.
This ship does.
Yeah.
Neat. So yeah, no roll needed to do the rope tying thing or whatever. Smart idea. I think I will say, we'll give you a general +1 to everyone's check for that.
I'll take it.
Okay. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
I'll take any pluses I can get.
Right. All right. Next set of strength checks.
Ch-ch-cha.
No, this wasn't set to do things.
Son of a bitch.
Was that with the +1?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to add my +1. I rolled a 2.
Well,
So it's
that's
a
total
3.
of 3.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're
You can't.
you're there. Only Sam has a fortunate fate right now. Okay.
I'm not gonna use it for this.
Okay. So
Are you gonna
unfortunately,
luck though? Or what was the DC?
if you hit a 7,
It was
it's still
7
going
below.
to detract. So
Oh, okay,
DC
okay.
is 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 12 was the DC for the other thing. Sorry, for the contract. I was like, I
Correct,
thought
yeah.
you said it was 12 for a second, and then I remembered that it was
Said
yeah, it's a different
17.
one.
that for the contract, because I was like, you could hit that with a luck, but yeah.
Right. Okay. So in that case, so yeah, Lamia, you succeed again. Sam, Eli, you're just having trouble. Like this is tough. You knew it was gonna be fucking hard, and it doesn't help that you've been kind of going all day. Like Eli, you are not in good shape anyway. You probably shouldn't be doing this. And that is becoming more and more evident as you're exerting yourself. Like you're in a lot of pain. Like even people around you can kind of see they keep checking on you, that kind of stuff. You can tell it is definitely affecting the other people pulling around you because now they're worried about you because you're like wincing and like occasionally like having to grit your teeth, or you'll like legitimately falter, like your knees buckle at one point because you're like flex your abs real hard trying to get like a good pull going as everybody's heaving. And well, of course, one of your goddamn wounds is there, and you think you might even have torn something open. You don't feel like you're gushing blood. We're like, yeah, there's like a wet spot in my shirt now. I can feel it.
Gross.
It's just not. It's not going great. So unfortunately, you do lose 1 success. Lamia provides 1 success, and then Sam is treading water. So you are assisting as much as you can.
Beast of
That-
Batman at the moment.
that
It's real
means
high,
you're-
real low.
At a total of 1 success now, and unfortunately, Eli, I have to inflict 1 point of lethal damage on you.
All right. Take
Oh.
1 point of lethal damage. Bam.
Now, this time I need everyone to do a Constitution check as you are
Not
continuing
Sam.
to exert yourself. Yep, Sam. So this will use up your 1 immunity.
Con check.
Oof.
Where'd my bubble thing go?
Oof.
That
don't
makes
have-
sense.
Yeah, I don't have anything left for those.
Yeah, and it's
Nope.
an ability check too, not a.
Hey,
Yeah.
there we go. I'm
Oof.
fine.
You know what, Eli? Having that starting to bleed, it also released some endorphins. You got a hit of adrenaline.
I was like, oh no.
This is awful, but also girls are watching, so you just you just gotta.
Oh
keep
my
going.
god.
Let me see. And then yeah, Sam doesn't have to. And then Lamia, carrying the team on your back, has finally started to catch up with you a little bit after another like 30 minutes or so of like, you know, going through like rounds of like trying to pull and whatnot, and then taking short breaks and then going again because you're making so little progress with something this large, you don't want to take too much time, because what you don't want to happen is like the little bit of shift that it gets to suddenly rock back and then you lose all of your progress. It's already at this point now happened once. So you have to like kind of claw that distance you got back and just through it, and putting in way more energy than others so far. You are now getting very tired. It's becoming quite evident. I take 4 points of non-lethal, and you are fatigued.
Yeah, that's what I assumed. Okay. This is rough, guys.
Yeah, you can see everyone else who's helping is, I mean, they're also tired, but no one's given up yet. Yeah. And Rahala's used up her spells, so no one's got any healing right now either.
Alright.
Cool. Any other changes in method?
No.
Yeah, I just haven't got anything.
Yeah.
Eli, are you gonna keep trying to help, or do you try to call it for yourself, since
Oh no, I'm gonna
you
keep
feel like
trying
you're
to
probably gonna pass out?
help. I'll go until I drop for now.
Can I? Eli's physically like, it looks like he's not doing well. Can I?
Yes.
I don't have it. Well, no, I think I used all the healer's kit stuff, right? Yeah. I believe
You
healer's
should still have
kits.
some healer's kits.
One. Yeah.
Yeah, you have one. I think it has 6 uses
Let me see. 4.
left. You see? Oh, yeah, you're right. I remember
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if you want to, it would be treat deadly wounds, right? To get
Yeah.
HP back, which is going to use 2 uses off of it. If you want the, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull Eli aside and be like, "Hey, man, you might switch out with." I've already blanked on her name.
Layla?
Layla, thank you.
Ah.
Might switch out with Layla. Have her come up here. I'm gonna try and patch you up. Looks like you reopened something. Okay.
That does take an hour.
Yep. So let's just get that after we're done with this.
After we're done, okay.
Yeah. I'll take any administrations and sit down quietly in the corner as soon as we finish this.
All right. All right, guys. This is probably going to be our last chance at this before we need to take a break. All right.
Yeah. At this point, Lami is doing the like exhausted football player thing, where she's like kind of pacing, hands on hips, like just dripping sweat, but it's like refusing to sit down because it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna get back up if I sit down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we still get a +1 to our check?
Yeah. Yep. That's still gonna help.
Good, I need
And
it. Thank you, fatigue.
And you have Eli go back to the other spot over there. Okay.
Have Eli come up, or have
Because having an easier time.
Layla come up. Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
There it is.
Hey,
Damn,
21.
finally helped.
All right, Eli's turn.
5.
Do a
Five?
stun or
Yeah,
luck
throw-
die to.
yeah, throw luck.
Yeah,
on
I'm
there.
rolling it.
You can
I'm
get it.
rolling
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
not a detriment. Okay. So, yeah, 2 more successes this time. You guys definitely make a lot more progress than you have been. You don't know if maybe the water's kind of swaying back the other way, helping you out a little or something, or maybe it was the inspiration of Sam being like, all right, here's the last one. So everyone's, oh, thank God. and they're like kind of putting that little bit of oomph they've been reserving to walk back to like downstairs where the beds are or whatever. They kind of put their backs into it a little bit more. You all put in a Herculean effort here and stack 2 more successes on. So you've definitely made a bit of progress. I will show you the end results here in a minute. of course, I do need the Constitution checks again. Because we have to see if Eli passes out.
Give it to him.
Possible. Oh, and I'm sorry, this is the third set of checks, you're at DC 16.
Oh, damn. I was about to roll luck, but I won't if it's DC 16.
Yeah,
I'll just fail.
it was 12, 14, 16.
Woo! Okay.
All right.
Let me look at this real quick.
Sorry, you say what, Panda?
Says against
You're just muttering to yourself.
Yeah, sorry, the endurance
He's reading.
stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, this is technically versus fatigue. It's not
Yeah.
It's not a forced march though.
Yeah. And that's what I was like. It's like on swim con from exhaustion. So I'm like, it's +4.
Yeah, this is different.
So
This is
I was like,
legitimate hard exertion. So.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna roll it. No, sweet. Double 4s.
Sheesh.
Just wanna make sure.
Y'all have been getting forced like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been needing them.
Are the luck dice broken? No, I'm kidding.
I wonder. Okay, so only Eli fails, unfortunately. So Eli, let's see if you pass out. D6 non-lethal. Let's see how much. You're gonna take 2 non-lethal. You're still awake, just barely. So yeah, I imagine Eli's response to heavy exertion and then like seeing like the gray spots, like black spots in vision almost passing out may not be the same as like what Dave's is. So if you want to describe after you've done like this last like heave and then you hear Sam call like, halt, stop, or whatever, and you see everyone like finally drops the rope. There's like a couple people who have started like they kind of do like the walk off, like hands above head kind of thing.
Yeah.
But what does Eli do? He's clearly in the worst shape.
He just like tuck and rolls onto the ground and then sprawls out like arms behind him. He's like, it's okay. Just drag me somewhere, please, and let me sleep.
Okay, yeah, he's flat. So everyone else is having whatever reaction you guys want to have to this, and then I will give you end results here. Are you immediately going to check, or do you do anything else before seeing how far you made it?
Lamia will say, Sam, what are we going to do? We're supposed to get out of here before the night. Otherwise, the
tomorrow's
8X
your
will...
last day.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, I thought
because
we
you have
just
to get
had
out
till
tomorrow.
tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we decided to do this today, right?
Yeah, we got to jump
you guys
on it.
rushed, so you end up having a.
Yep.
You have an
Extra.
extra.
Which is why we're all in such bad shape, but also why we're at least having that built-in extra time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
Okay.
had one sleep,
Then-
you get one more sleep. So if you try to sleep here tomorrow, they'll have an issue, right?
Yeah. Okay, Lamia won't actually say anything then. She'll make her
Yeah.
way to the captain's quarters.
I think
Somebody
I'll
bring me a
help.
blanket. I'm good.
now I'm scooping you up.
I'm just laying on the floor.
Firemen carry you.
Yeah. Roy's gonna walk over and also help, and you get helped by a bunch of sweaty people.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm also drenched. My jacket, because I'm drenched in sweat, is just like flinging the sweat off me in little rivulets. Like flick, flick, flick. Like,
As we're carrying this, like,
yeah.
So yeah. So yeah, Lobby, you go straight to the captain's quarters. Everybody else is just like finding a place to sit or lay down or whatever. People are yelling about food. Someone else is like, "Eat rations." Can I get?
want rations.
I'm gonna eat 2 rations today.
y'all give me some time. I'll figure something out. I'm gonna patch up Eli real quick. No.
Okay.
I'm assuming we get him
I
to
was
bed.
prepared for hydrate today. Yeah.
Hydrate.
Not
Yeah, you were.
I gotta pee soon. Speaking of hydrating.
So I do.
I imagine Eli's going to sleep right after this, so you'll have
Yeah,
time.
yeah. So I figured I will. I'm just letting y'all know.
Sam, can you boop your improvisational healer again?
Not having healer's kit when you have a healer's kit.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, so the question is, do you want to use the kit or not? Because you don't have
Yeah.
to use it. Excuse me. Treat deadly wounds is DC 20 though, so it's really up to whether you want the +2 or not, the additional +2 or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Okay.
So I'll
So,
use
yeah, subtract
two out of it
bonuses.
plus
Yeah.
4.
Correct.
I needed it apparently.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, that definitely beat it by a lot, which means since you beat it by more than by 5 or more, so he's gonna heal. I believe it's your level. So yeah, Eli, you're gonna heal your level plus Sam's wisdom bonus.
Nice. My
4.
level sick.
4. Nice.
Sick. Okay.
Got that wisdom 18.
I am feeling so much better.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he gets you patched up. It was, you can tell a lot of it was just like a lot of it was just exertion on the previous wounds he already had that were you got to look at them, but they didn't really get treated properly. So you get them stitched up properly and get some salve on the wounds and whatnot. Get them like actually correctly bandaged with like enough pressure and whatnot that it's not just this like loose wound out here with a covering on it. So yeah, you feel a little bit less like a loose pile of spaghetti noodles now.
Hooray!
Quite a bit less.
When I'm done tying them up, I make it look like a ribbon that you win at the state fair for like best pig or whatever. You know, like, like you know, the little frills, the like 2 hangy down parts. You know?
Oh yeah,
That's how I like finish the bandage off.
Love it so much.
It's
nice.
like, there we go. I just want to say, with the natural 20, I just want to get that.
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you're a gold ribbon boss now.
I love it.
Or
Thank
blue
you.
ribbon. It's a gold.
Thank you.
Anyway,
I appreciate my ribbon.
Sweet. So you get some good healing there, and then you're gonna go rest. Obviously, everyone is going to need to eat. You already had your day's rations. I think we used your day's rations already. Somebody gets to. I don't remember who it was. I think somebody got to reserve like a half a day's rations or something. I just don't remember who it was or why. But yeah, I know they got spent already.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just eat something and also run to the bathroom.
Yeah, you can go run to the restroom. I'm gonna adjust the map here to show you how much progress you made.
Yeah, because we do have 0.5 on the rations, so
Yeah.
take that off. And
Where's the damn knob? Hold on. It's freaking.
I'll use it to make sure everybody gets fed.
Was it Thorvin? Because he's so super sick.
I think it was because
No.
we supplemented with other stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like yeah, you had something that helped. I just don't remember what it
Yeah.
was exactly. Okay.
Is it a ration per person?
Yes. But again, don't take them off because I know we spent them in the morning already.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh well, we are certainly closer to the shore
Well, yeah.
and potentially hitting that little other
That
Boat.
Yeah,
ration.
little boat.
Yeah, made pretty good progress.
good job, team.
Yeah.
Any-
Rahala, thank you for your help.
She's just
Yeah.
flopped on the ground.
I know it's out of your area of expertise, but I do appreciate you.
I just really want to get out of here.
Me too.
Hattie comes up. She's like, I could have definitely got that ballista shot into the thing, but
I'm
that
sure
one is
something will
wobbly.
somebody will try and attack us sooner or later, probably. So we'll be able to shoot something else.
It's not like shooting a crossbow either. It's a lot different.
Yeah, it's different when you can see what you're doing too.
I'm telling you, Eli sucked out all your skill while you were shooting. He shouldn't have been helping you.
We can get some shims and stuff and shove under that one to temporarily fix it. It'll probably have to be taken off and have, holes
Yes.
re-drilled or cut or something.
I guess it didn't matter too much. I guess that first bolt actually stuck pretty good.
Yeah.
Didn't even break.
Now we're so much closer. I could probably climb down using that rope and tie off a couple more spots if we need to.
Yeah, probably. Without it being too dangerous. Could probably just climb down the rope into that other raft and then just jump over to the pier.
Yeah.
If you do that, though, what's gonna stop the 8 inks
Yeah.
from just coming up?
Bothering me some more. I don't
You
know.
don't spend a lot of time there, obviously.
I think we should probably consider waking up the captain out of her stony sleep.
Yeah, I guess we could. I mean,
Because,
it's not ideal
There's
to
de-
be waking up here, but still.
no, like, if this is her ship, she knows how to work it better, how to do what needs to be done. I know how to handle a small craft. This is a little much.
Oh, yeah, definitely. None of us have any idea what we're doing.
Okay.
And you only know what you know. She's a
Nabea
whole
should-
captain.
Yeah. Should we wake her up soon or tomorrow? I figure if we wake her up today, we can explain what's
Sam,
going on
I'm
and she can sleep.
Way too tired to do anything. And I think Eli's in the same boat.
Yeah,
I'm-
and what if she's not sleepy? Then she's just going to be up all night.
Yeah.
Not to shut you down, Sam.
I know, but
I think we're just all tired. I mean, heck, what if something goes wrong? What if for some reason she doesn't like us or is hostile and we have to fight?
that's true. It's kind of hard to check her for weapons when she's made out of stone.
Yeah.
Plus, she could use magic. I don't even know.
Good.
Surely that stuff's been evaporated by now, right? Been
I mean, the other
hours.
stuff evaporated pretty quick, so probably. I don't know. I think we should wait till morning.
All right.
But it's up to you. You're the first mate.
Yeah.
And since the captain is asleep, I think it means you have to make the choice.
I'll take first watch. Everybody else get some sleep. I guess since I'm whatever it's called, you have to stay with me, right, Hattie?
Mm-hmm.
Because I make poor decisions.
Yeah, but you did okay today.
See if we get Roy and Teresa? Layla, God. Why can't I never
Teresa?
remember her name? Yeah, I don't know, man.
Okay.
Like, dude, Layla is just not in my brain at all.
He has back over here for now.
Yeah,
This is
We'll see.
obviously not accurate positions.
yeah. see if they don't mind taking a shift, and by the time Rahala and you, Lamia, can probably do a shift, correct? If you go to sleep now.
I mean, Lamia would do her normal middle shift.
All right. Yes, I'm trying to get Eli out of it so he can just sleep. He's the worst off. And you're not too great either, are you? That will be in character.
Well, she'll rub her face. No, not really, but I've had worse.
She's definitely banged up.
Yeah. Can I guess based on a heal check, or would it be perception maybe to see how bad she really is?
That's a heal check.
Heal. Yeah.
Okay. Because if she is really bad, I would probably be using improvise, or try to improvise something to help patch her up. Probably not use whatever. This is just to see how bad she is, correct?
Yeah. Are you actually like get up and like examine her? Or just kind of at a glance. Okay. Assuming she allows it.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Oops.
Yeah. She's pretty damn messed up. She's at less than a quarter of her hit points.
Lamia, you need to tell me when you're this hurt, all right?
I can't. I mean, I do say something when I know the resources are there, Sam. I just know it was already spent, so there's
Patty
no
pipes
point of
up and says,
complaining.
No, no. You have to tell him when you're this hurt. Stop making excuses. If you wait too long, you die. I don't know why none of you seem to understand that.
Let me go get some.
She's like mad at you.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some of that alcohol from downstairs, and
I
sure
am not drinking,
sheets.
Sam.
I'm not putting it in your mouth. It's gonna be to try to prevent infection and stuff like that. For disinfectant.
Yeah.
Strong alcohol is still alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess using improvise, it would be +2 then.
If you're just doing improvised, it is...
Or it says no.
You just don't get a penalty, so you're just flat.
Don't penalty, so flat. Okay.
Yeah, because normally it's penalty for each one you don't have.
Yeah. Hopefully my good luck stands. Say that's better than the other one.
That's total 23. Keeping the 23.
Let's see if I hit that 25. Because I think you said increments of 5, correct?
Yeah, 25 would be adding your wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you also heal, 13? And yeah, Sam's gotten damn good at this. But you can just tell by, because he's tried to help you out before when he wasn't quite as good at it. Versus now, he definitely seems to have put some real time and energy into it. You feel significantly better just having your wounds treated and properly wrapped now, and bandages changed and everything. You didn't even realize how uncomfortable it was until now that you feel closer to normal. Right? Oh yeah, my bandages were kind of wet, because I was sweating through them, and yeah, this other wound wasn't stitched up right, and it's just you definitely feel a lot better. There was a little bit of discomfort during treatment, obviously disinfecting things, but it's a lot better now.
All right.
That feels really good, Sam. Thanks.
No problem. If I had a couple. Nah, never mind. I was gonna make a joke chopsticks to use as braces or something like that. If I had a couple pieces of wood, I could make sure everything's lined up correctly.
looks like you did a really good job, I think. Seen some doctors do worse, honestly.
Well, I'm taking my time as well. We're not in a bad situation at the moment. I mean, it's bad, but not bad.
Oh, that took another hour, Sam. I need a constitution check for me.
Yeah. So I'm not resting technically. So.
Yeah.
Hey.
Made it. That was DC 18.
All right. Sam's getting ready to do first watch too, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yep. But okay. But thankfully for you, keeping watch is light activity. So, and you're not yet fatigued. Otherwise, I'd probably have you make other checks.
Well, Sherlock, if I start dozing off, you better, nip at me or something. All right.
He gives you an affirmative of some kind.
Yeah. He's gonna be like head dips down to out. Gets me on the ear.
Pulls your hair.
Yeah. I'm up. I was just resting my eyes. But because I think everybody knows I do security. Literally in the training, it's like excuses like resting my eyes or just taking a break for a second or whatever. Like literally, they have all the excuses that people say when they fall asleep.
That's so funny.
And there was like are not acceptable. It's like, yeah, they're not.
I wonder why. But yeah,
Mhm.
cool. So you all start to kind of settle in a bit now that it's because you can't tell really what time it is at all, but you feel tired. You feel damn tired. Both just like physical exertion wise and like you're beginning to get actually sleepy, especially after you eat and like relax a little bit and chit chat with other people and if you do any of that. But cool. So anyone do any RP or anything before everyone actually decides to sleep? Other than
I snore
watches.
loudly.
Okay, so after this, did we remember? I mean, do you guys remember where we were meeting Vibrong and where we're gonna turn in the Itto?
No. I don't remember. Like in my notes, I don't have it.
You're supposed to
It's,
be wrong and Shond.
Yeah. I was like, I'd have to look at the map.
That's where the marker
and be like,
banner is.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
We even decided that we would all meet at the Markham Manor. That was our agreed upon meeting place. So
Yeah. There's that. Yeah, as far as they never told you had to turn anything in. They're just like, yeah, well, no, we'll verify it when we come check it the next time. So
Y'all said take care of Ed, not deal with a horde of Rakag.
yeah, they did.
Yeah. Like there's a difference here. That's extra.
But you got access now. You can use the tunnel. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry. So yeah, anything else from Lami, or are you just confirming that?
I was confirming it. Lamia will say, man, I hope when we get out of here, one of the nights has a moon. And Sam, you should totally buy more bandages when we can.
Yeah. I'm
Got it.
almost out.
Genuinely good at that.
I didn't
Yeah,
think
step
we were
back.
gonna run through 2 healers kits.
I mean, yeah.
I have to start getting more of them.
Cheaper than potions, I think. Pretty
I mean,
sure.
in the long run, yeah.
definitely. Buy a
Heal
lot.
potions are nice to have because the immediate function. I can actually, if I had some healing potions, I could make sure they're put to better use as well. Kind of just mentioned the improvised healer a bit.
Mhm.
That if I administer a potion, it like a minor, it goes up to moderate. Just
Well, it doesn't
doing
go
that
to moderate,
in
but
character way.
It
Is it what?
It adds a
I
better
thought it said
plus. It adds a better plus. So essentially, instead of a Cure Light Wounds healing just 1d8 plus 1, it would treat the caster level as if it was your ranks in heal.
Okay, sorry. You can. I misread it. You can treat any Potion of Cure Light Wounds, moderate or serious wounds. You drink yourself or administer to another character as its caster level were equal to the number of ranks you have in heal skill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So you add a much higher plus than its base one.
Yeah.
At least for light and probably moderate.
Yeah.
How
I don't
many
know
ranks
what
do you have in heal.
4. I thought I had more
4
than
ranks.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, you would your moderate would be would heal 1 point higher as well because they're usually 2d8 plus 3. So yeah, still beneficial.
Next time I level up, I'm probably putting more points into heal.
Yep.
You said
More
your
than just
modifier,
one.
your wisdom modifier was only a 4, right?
Yeah.
You got a plus 11. Oh, this from the other thing that you have, right?
Yeah. Well, he has ranks in it. It's class skill, and he has a feat that helps.
Yeah.
Okay, and the math stuff.
Because
Anyway,
Oh, we can do math.
Lamia.
So wisdom 4. Class skill is 3 more, so that's 7. And you have 4 ranks.
Mhm.
It's 11.
Lamia will also like face kind of like Roy and them. Like, hey, do you guys know where you'd be heading out once we get out of the cave, or do you want to follow us to Shan to potentially get into kind of safer place?
Roy is the one who pipes up just because he's the most vocal. He's like, "Are you kidding me? We're not gonna just break off as soon as we come out of here. Last thing we want after all this bullshit is to somehow get robbed or something, or kidnapped, or worse. Yeah, we'll definitely go with you guys if you're heading to Shand. I mean, that's a pretty big city. Pretty easy.
worse, expelled.
Pretty easy to move around there and find work or whatever else, right? So.
Well, we know some
Going
people there too. So.
Oh hell yeah. We're definitely blessed to have run into you all.
Glad we could help, Roy.
Yeah, I'm glad we could too. Here's hoping hoping those potions will do the trick when it comes to our symptoms and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of thinking about it, and it'd be pretty bad if we showed up in town with some kind of crazy contagious thing causing an outbreak.
Yeah. Well, good thing about that is, I mean, with Thorvin on the heel and me around and Rahala around, we got enough knowledge to be able to go in and get the supplies we need to probably treat that better.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like, once we go in, which I wouldn't be worried about spreading it to somebody else or whatever, right? Just like once we're in the city.
Do you have to
Luckily,
go through the
we'd
city? Yeah. Sorry.
have,
you
have
to go
a couple of days before we get to Shan, so maybe by then.
Do you have to go through the city to get to Markham Manor?
Oh yeah, it's in the city. It's in the middle of the city.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, like the dead middle, but it's like it's in the city
Yeah.
proper for sure. Yup.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess we got a lot of travel time, so I guess we either will die or we'll fight it off.
It's life sometimes.
Yeah, for most people, yeah. It really sucks to get through all this bullshit and then die off from some fucking disease, though.
Mm.
Anyway. So you guys got
I'm sure
business
that's-
in Shand, they said. The hell brought you all the way through this tunnel? Just go in there. I feel like it would have been a lot easier just to go down the road.
Etten.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
the
guys are
job
dealing
was to
with
get rid of
that.
the Etten.
That's right. And you're not going back where you came from?
I mean,
Oh, we
eventually.
got friends to meet.
Damn. They better be worth it. They good cooks or
Oh,
something?
he is.
Or... Oh, he, huh? So he's a good looking fella, right?
I was trying to. Is it Avarok or?
Avarok, yeah, that's what.
Yeah, he's an
Okay, I was trying to remember if that was the correct one.
Yes.
So Lamia will bluntly say he's an Avarok.
And Sam will say yes.
He got chuckles. Goes, oh boy, damn, we could have used him here. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You know they're real good underground too.
Yeah. Well, we were worried about. He's guarding a cart that has all our horses and supplies on it, and we want to make sure it was properly taken care of.
No, that's fair. Man, I ain't seen an Avarok in a cool minute. It's been probably a couple of years. Usually not great circumstances, though, you know? Mostly in mines and whatnot, or hauling stuff. Kind of a funny story. When I was a kid, kids are, whatever. The aspirations being unrealistic. I told my dad once that I wanted to be an Avarok when I grew up, because they were so big and strong. I got a whooping. But I was pretty
That's rude of
insistent.
your
And I was
dad.
breaking stuff in the house. So he had a good reason. But but no, man. That's you make friends with them too, huh? Sheesh.
Yeah.
Well, they're an
Sam
interesting
was like,
sort.
first thing he's like, yeah, he's actually a bad. Well, I probably shouldn't say that. He's actually
Y'all are an
not a good
interesting
guy.
sort.
Yeah.
But Layla will chime in and say, so, it says, so you're meeting an Avarok and Shand. Okay. See how work for you? Like, that'd be pretty unusual. Or are you helping them get somewhere? I know it's kind of rough for them to travel.
The second one.
Yeah. Is it,
He's
you
he's
don't
headed
need extra
home.
hands with that, do you?
I mean,
We should see how you guys feel once we get to Shand.
yeah.
Because we wouldn't want to. And not interfere is not the right word, but like give you the chance to relax.
There's a
Because we won't be relaxing.
no.
Like,
There's
serious?
other reasons we didn't stay on the road as well.
Oh. Alright. I'm just... Damn. Wait, so you guys are gonna immediately set off on work again right after you get... You gotta take at least a couple of days, right?
He's got to get home.
Well, where's home? Is it, like...
Little small island up to the north. Or north. Or it's actually, yeah, it is north.
Yeah, it's northwest.
Very
It's not
west.
small.
No, I mean, compared to the continent, you
The
know.
whole country, it's maybe
Yeah, yeah.
small. It's a big
I mean, it's like
island.
calling England small, you know, like
Yeah,
England. Sorry.
Island. Okay. Jeez.
Hmm.
It must have been some emergency. Well, shit. I was just gonna say, you know, if you needed some extra hands, and especially if it's paying work, we could probably use it once we get out of here. Not to try to jump on any extra hospitality you don't owe us.
I'd be up to Eli, probably. I mean, I'd pay you, but
He doesn't like us saying the word, but he is the boss.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that makes
Fired.
sense.
Oh, no.
You're fired. And you're rehired at a lower rate. No.
Severely reduced
I'm
pay for
not
everyone.
a capitalist American.
Now bring me pictures of Spider-Man. No.
I don't cuss nearly enough to be J. Jonah Jameson. Okay.
No.
Like
Oh,
me,
all right.
David doesn't cuss enough to be J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
Even collectively, we might not.
But again, I'm sure we'll see how everyone feels once we get to Sean.
Yeah.
And the first step is getting out of here. Which the extra first step before that first step is time to go to bed, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna need some rest. We gotta do this shit again tomorrow in a hurry.
I'm gonna let y'all know. I think because I've discussed it with them two, that probably gonna go wake up the captain out of her stony sleep. And see if she can get us going the correct direction, which probably means I hope she'll be appreciative that we have cleared out her ship for her and woken her up. But maybe
Roy immediately cuts it and goes, she's gonna want her boat back.
I mean, yeah. But she might owe us a little, and I don't mind imposing that on her, that she owes us.
Yeah, no, it should be pretty easy. You want some backup? I mean, as far as
I'll
I'm
do that in the
concerned, it's
morning.
your shit. I mean, I'll tell her.
Yeah. But, there's a lot of stuff we might have to give back, like some stuff we found on here, but
What do you mean have to give back?
well, I say have to.
Yeah,
I
she's
took
been
it
a
without
statue
knowing.
for 50 years. You're about to save
Yeah.
her life and her ship. Like that. What claims does she have to this stuff? I mean, you could be nice, obviously. I mean,
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna just be like, okay, it's our ship now, and kick her to the curb. It's not right.
oh no, yeah, she can have.
Especially when you're going to ask her to, to maneuver it for you.
Yeah, to help us.
Oh, yeah, sure, but like she doesn't want to stay here either. Like that's also self-serving,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm not saying kick her off the ship. Like she can obviously ride on it. Like that'd be pretty fucked up to say she couldn't even be on the thing. But like
Mutiny. No,
Now, seeing as we're the crew
Come
now,
on.
and you're a singular person, we're declaring mutiny. You're not captain anymore. I'm taking this hat. No,
taking this hat.
in this pile of dust, that was a gun.
Um,
Oh man.
That I don't know about.
nope.
But I'm just giving y'all some heads up in case.
In case she gives you any trouble when you tell her it's your ship.
Sure.
That's what Layla will chime in and say. He's gonna probably give her the ship back. He's not
Yeah.
you. He's like,
Like, what am I?
maybe he's
First of all,
not me. Wait a
I don't know
minute.
how about
Do you know how much this
I-
thing is probably worth?
a lot. I looked up prices.
He goes, well,
'Cause,
no, not
what-
even that. But when you guys are talking about it disappeared, this is a piece of history. Like, I mean, I guess you could donate it to a museum, but why? You could auction it off. You could. You act
Probably
like
get
you
up
want
much.
to keep adventuring. You don't have to.
Yeah. Well, it does also help us out that we do need to have a ship at some point to get to. I'm forgetting the Avarox Island name.
Oh, Avrahana.
Avrahana. So, our friend and Sean, he knows some people that have ships, but this would be immensely helpful because it's kind of headed that way somewhat. Like, I have to look at the map. I don't want to. Sean's not coastal,
No,
but
I don't believe it.
it got here somehow. So in theory, we should be able to get back to the ocean somehow, and it can meet us later.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sure. Damn. That's pretty damn generous of you.
I mean, I got. Look, I have a nice cabin in the woods where nothing bad's ever happened. Nothing, not haunted. I said it backwards. It's not haunted and nothing bad's ever happened.
Oh my god.
And that's more than I could ask for.
Because, look, hey, I'm not going to convince you that you're wrong for being more generous. It's not what I would do. And Layla will chime in and say, which is a mark in your favor. But, like Lami was saying, you should probably get some rest. Tomorrow's going to suck.
Yeah. Yep.
They'll both go and leave you to your watch, unless there's any other RP you have. I'm going to run and let my dog out real quick. We don't have to go on a full break, but
Yeah.
if you guys
We'll
need
make
to do
some
something, go
coffee.
for it. If you
Cool, I
aren't
get to go
going
potty.
anywhere, then just fill time.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in here and fill time since
Hell
I
yeah.
already went pee. Hi everybody, it's just me now. they're all gone, which means I can say whatever I want. Not really, but I am going to do some little bit of plug work here and make sure everybody knows what we got going on. So besides this wonderful stream or YouTube that you may be watching, we have the reverse of that. So if you're on Twitch watching the live stream, make sure to check out the replays of every single stream. They go on Mondays on our YouTube channel, which is just youtube.com/unnatural_1s. And if you're on YouTube watching the replay, you can watch us live on twitch.com/unnatural_1s every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm not doing the time zone math for you. I'm sorry. My brain can't handle it right now. We have social media that you can interact with us on various different things like Facebook, Blue Sky, Twitter. I refuse to call it X. An Instagram that I really, really, really need to post on. And other things like that. You can interact with us. It's unnatural_1s on all of those. You just look us on. We're there. Come chat, interact, like, subscribe, all those things. And then we also have a Patreon, which is patreon.com/unnatural_1s that you should check out. Right now, you can get in for just the minimum price of $1 a month. You can always give us more. We really appreciate it. It helps keep the internet on here. And we have lots of other content on there. We have making a TTRPG stuff that Keegan and I were doing that we really need to get back to doing. We've got Pandas Don't Sleep to This podcast episodes. We've got the currently ongoing project of the Tabletop Tours podcast, which I do next week. Going to drop an episode on the skirmish game Bushido, which is really dope. We've already got episodes on like the Pokemon TCG, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer 40K, how to gift tabletop games to your friends, all kinds of stuff like that. It's bi-weekly, so every other week I'm releasing a new episode, and there's all that. Yeah, it is an ad. I'm plugging so much at once. You're right. Don't Sleep to This doesn't get new episodes. Go on our Discord and argue with Panda about that.
I have time now. I should do it again.
Yeah. So, Donato, in response to your plugging too much at once, I have to just talk really fast all at once to say all these things and then say them again later. But I am going to say, not plugging things. I don't know about you guys, but my latest hyper-focus has been the Pokemon trading card game, and it has been specifically Gym Leader Challenge format, which is like Singleton, where you have to play a single type deck, and it's everything in the extended format, so it's all black and white forward. And it's pretty rad. That's kind of what I've been doing. I've also played a lot of Pokemon TCG Pocket, like most people have, I'm sure, because it's easy to do, and I can just kind of turn my brain off and win matches or lose to Mewtwo.
The trading update kind of irritated me though. So.
Yeah. And then I've been playing Pokemon TCG Live, like the actual trading card game, a lot.
Oh.
I've been playing a really cool Tyranitar deck lately. It uses the Terra Tyranitar. It's an electric type or a lightning type. There is a Warhammer Virtual Tabletop. I'm interrupting myself. You can play. I mean, it's not an official Warhammer Virtual Tabletop, but you can play on Tabletop Simulator. There is a bajillion Warhammer 40k mods for it. There are also a bunch of really cool Warhammer games that have cool tactical stuff. I recommend Mechanicus, which is just a really fun turn-based game. I also recommend oh my gosh, it's by Slytherin Studios, and I can't think of what it's called right now, but it's a lot of fun. I've been playing that a lot in the past. There's a lot of good Warhammer games out there. Yes, Donato, I will play Warhammer with you if I ever have free time. Yeah, I'll teach you how. I can teach anybody how to play Warhammer. It's crazy because I know all the rules inside and out, and I don't know why. Because I haven't even played this edition yet, and I still know all the rules. But yeah. Yeah, there's tons of stuff. I have maps and terrain and all this stuff on Tabletop Sim, so we could set up a time actually to, get together on Tabletop Sim and play some Warhammer.
Nice.
It's fun.
It's pretty easy to do
Well,
over
there you go.
Discord,
You
which
can-
already plugged.
Yeah, I know, right? You can play World Eaters for Corn, or you can play Corn Demons. So heck yeah, go Corn. I'm gonna play Eldar because I like Eldar. If I'm not playing Eldar, I'm usually playing Admech or true to my Xenos roots because I like the Xenos factions. I'll play Tyranids which was one of my first armies I collected. I also have a lot of Necron models that I've played. And if I'm playing Chaos, which is my favorite like non-Xenos faction probably, I like Emperor's Children and I like Iron Warriors just because they're cool. And but I have a Horus Heresy Iron Warriors army that's really dope and fun. I like the Tyrant Terminators. They have these like missile pods on their backs. They look really dope.
Terminators.
Like, cataphract armor. Super good.
I guess
So I bought
Molly's still doing thing, but
Terror
Really?
Cuties.
yeah.
Is that a raccoon with a wizard hat on?
Yeah, that's the let's see how close I can get. The
Oh, yeah, I see it.
magician.
Okay, well, I think a raccoon with a wizard hat on might be my spirit animal.
Yeah. They also have the sun, which
Is that an axolotl? That's
Yeah.
so cute. I love it.
I always hold this one upside down because you'll figure out why.
Oh, it's a bat. Yeah,
The bat, that's the hanged man.
I like that. That's cute. I love it.
Yeah.
Are those buttons?
Yes.
Those are awesome buttons. I love it.
The chariot, which is
It's a
bunny in a car.
Nice.
devil worship. Yeah.
Strength.
That's a strong little animal there. Big muscles.
The Emperor, which sounds like
nice.
this looks and sounds like a character that Keegan would come up with for the campaign.
Yeah.
Some
Looks
kind
like
of frog.
a frog with a
Frog
and a
Emperor.
throne.
So I have a.
I have
I'm not
one
going
more.
to do it live unless we have time. No, go for it. I was going to say I have a 40 Warhammer Lorddom. But,
The
the
Fool,
Fool. Love
which
it.
I love him because it's just
Nice.
you know.
Love it.
I don't think we have to wait for Giselle though.
No.
I did rush back and basically inhale a Fit Crunch bar because as I was letting my dog out, I was like, man, I feel kind of like flat. Like I don't have a lot of energy. And I looked over and saw the fucking container of soup that I was supposed to eat for dinner and didn't. I was like, oh,
Yes. Are those shot glasses?
I'm running on no calories.
Those are cute little shot glasses.
I got two of the frogs.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
They were also a blind box, a Hello Kitty one. And I remember when I bought some Hello Kitty little figure blind box things, I got like 3 frogs in it as well. So I think the frog is like what they pad the boxes with.
Yes. Sheesh.
Add 'em with them froggies.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
cool. So you guys had the conversation. People go to sleep. Any RP from Sam over his watch or anything?
No, because it's awkward.
No.
Like-
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys just
Unless Hattie
chill.
brings it up. But yeah, like
nope. Just make small talk and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell she's obviously very at ease around you, like even more. She's at ease around Eli too, like jokes and that kind of stuff, but like even more so, she's just very comfortable, kind of talking, sitting, doing whatever. Like just kind of says whatever's on her mind, curses occasionally, and then makes a joke about cursing, expecting Eli to like burst out of the room or something. But yeah, otherwise nothing crazy. And yeah, nothing. We didn't need to roll for it, really. Nothing specific happens overnight. The rest of it goes without incident. You're able to rest. There are, occasional. What's the word? Startling sounds of like 8-inks occasionally. Just like, sometimes like two of the kids will get in a fight or whatever. And mother has to like put a stop to it or whatever. Which, I mean, you imagine, like, just the kind of creatures they are, like, that's probably pretty normal, and it could probably get pretty fucking bad. But eventually, people begin to wake up, which maybe it's morning, who knows? But people begin to wake up. At semi-odd times, like, everyone's kind of different, since there's no, like, morning light to wake everyone up at the same time or anything. People just start kind of getting up as naturally they would. Yeah. So eventually, everybody's awake. And you've all gotten a full night's sleep. So you may refresh your daily abilities, heal your level plus your con bonus.
Yay.
Is fatigue gone too?
And if you were fatigued, you are no longer fatigued. And to finally answer the question about what my favorite plane to have players on, that's actually pretty tough. I've only really done planar stuff a few times that are like standard Pathfinder planes. Probably say First World is pretty fun. That's like the Fey area. That's the Fey plane. First World is pretty fun. That's where our one shot was. I've had other things that went into that weren't necessarily overt. But the actual adventure was fun too. But I'd say, yeah, probably First World. Favorite food? I don't know. Food's great.
That is a tough question. Because
Change from time to time.
In game or real life? Like, sorry. I
think it's real life because he said he's asking anyone. Or who's their favorite food? What their favorite food is. What their favorite food is.
Oh, man.
It changes.
Yeah.
It's not.
I think
It
like,
really isn't.
I think like 4 cheese ravioli. Like
That's very specific.
yeah, like
Air frying those.
Well, I mean,
4
because I think Dave and I did a lot when we were living together. We would just buy the bags and just cook them, and then like strain them, pour them, don't just eat them.
Yep.
Like
A
just
little butter on
straight.
them, maybe. That's it. Yeah. Yep.
And like God, they're such a core thing. Because I was gonna say like lasagna or like manicotti or something like some kind
I
of
love
dish like that. But it's like nah, bring it down to the basics of like cheese and pasta. Yeah,
Yeah.
like those
Cheese plus pasta.
Yeah. I
Also,
could say
since
pizza, but you know,
Donato, since you want to be a smart ass, black people liking fried chicken is like the dumbest stereotype that I've ever heard. You're weird
chicken's
if you
good.
don't like fried chicken unless you're like a vegetarian or something.
yeah.
Yo.
Like what meat eater is just like, if you fry that chicken, I'm out. I'll eat it any other way but fried. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I don't
But also, I hate
generally
fucking
like.
watermelon.
I don't like fried chicken that has the bone in it.
You don't like any chicken that has bone, but that's because you're a baby.
I have food aversion because I choked one time.
That's different. Her and her
That
whole
is
family
different.
are wild out about this, and I will die on this hill that they are wrong. The bone adds
It
so
tastes
much flavor.
different.
It does. It's better objectively. You're just wrong. Anyway, I will say,
We woke up.
fried chicken though, there's not much of a difference in taste between if you fry chicken that's on the bone versus boneless. Not much of a difference. So
We
it's just way
talking
more convenient.
wings?
Yeah, wings there is, but like, so if you do like the wing chains or whatever, where there's not like breading and shit on them, then yeah. Difference. It's like traditional's goated, but
Yeah.
if you're gonna like bread it and fry it, and it's got like a crust and it's like, who cares, dude? Just give me the easy shit that I can bite right through.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah, but anyway. No, I don't know what I don't know what my favorite food is. It's probably ramen, like actual, not like top
Good
ramen.
ramen.
That's just is what it is. But yeah, like actual Japanese, like tonkatsu. That's
I
one
bought
of
some,
those things I've never turned down.
Yep. I get that.
I bought some raboki. I'm probably saying that wrong. Korean.
Little rice cakes,
Yeah.
or
It's like
something
Korean
else?
ramen that has the rice cakes in it.
Oh, it's the
basically.
ramen with the little rice cakes in it. Okay.
Yeah, it has it has like either gochujang or chili style sauce. I don't know which one I got because I bought them off a whim, like the cups of it.
Yeah.
Off of
It's almost
Amazon because I
certainly
was
gochujang.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, this is so much better than a regular cup of ramen. It's nuts.
Yeah. Oh damn, but
Damn.
also yeah. Konganong better than ramen. It it depends, dude. I'm a huge fan of tonkotsu ramen. Konganong is pretty damn good. I think I only had that once. I mean, I also really like pho. I really, really like pho. Like, that is, look, dude, fuck chicken noodle soup when you're sick. If, like, get a bowl of pho. Like, that'll change your fucking life. Anyway, we're now talking about food, and I've only had a Fit Crunch bar. So, yeah, Ellie, yes, dude, ramen has, you can get black mushroom, or, Whittier mushroom, or whatever, kikurage. Go to fucking, Tamashi. Stop going to Goro. Anyway. So,
Not sponsored.
yeah, not a sponsor, but I don't
still
care.
go there.
They're fucking great. Yeah, go there. They have a vegan ramen too, if you're vegetarian, and that shit is fire. Anyway, stop it. Stop food. Your characters don't even get good food. You're eating rations, which is like hardtack and
Womp womp.
dried fruit and jerky. I've been there, Ellie, because I used to... Fuck. I've been there, and I have a different place that's my favorite in OKC. Anyway, so... God damn it.
So we woke up.
You guys
and
wake up in the morning. You have refreshed yourselves on stuff, and yeah, you're awake. You're all up and have eaten. So subtract your rations.
Okay, doke.
Unless, cause yeah, Sam, I don't think you prepared Dream Feast or whatever.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
have
other
any.
shit you had to do. Yeah.
Yeah. I prepared it this today, but it'll be
And
for today.
Eli
That's me.
and Sam, I need fortitude saves.
We have 5 removed disease potions still.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
26 is very high. Sam, you
12 is not.
awaken with no symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
Are you not going to do a luck die, Eli?
DC's 20.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. I forgot.
But it is a saving throw, so I don't know if Sam's going to do his thing or not, or if we're going to use delay disease again.
Yeah, let me reset those because I forgot to do those after I chose my spells.
Yeah, you're full up again.
Yeah. Well, I was debating on whether doing that or just giving him my fortune and fate. No, I think it's better off if I just roll for him. So I'm use fantastic fortune.
Cool. So it's one use.
Because my fort is better than his fort.
It is. There you go.
Hey, that's way better.
Eli, when you wake up, you are asymptomatic.
Yay.
However,
I like. not having
unfortunately,
I don't like howevers though.
we have some other people whose symptoms have begun. It's gonna be Layla finally has symptoms, and Roy finally has symptoms. Layla takes 1 strength, Roy takes 3.
Oof.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, we just made you. We unstonified you. We're all dying of disease. So welcome to that reality.
So, Sam, do you prepare and use delay disease at all today? You know,
I
Thorvin
did
can get 2
prepare-
people, but one's going to be himself.
Yeah, I did prepare it twice. I forgoed the cure light wounds, and I took 2 delay disease.
The
So if
main reason he
people-
keeps preparing it for himself is like he
Yeah,
possibly wouldn't survive if he woke up symptomatic. So he's always putting it on himself.
Mhm. So
I feel like
I made
that
the
makes
checks,
sense.
so I can still be at risk, correct?
No. Like, you wake up and before you've even put it on yourself, you have no symptoms. So
Okay,
you've overcome it if you. Because I believe.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you haven't seen your symptoms yet.
Mhm.
That's right. You didn't know if you were symptomatic yet. So yeah, you just know you're
So
asymptomatic. That's it.
Okay, so I wouldn't know because it's debating whether or not I use it on myself. Is
Yeah.
I'm trying to remain in character without doing a meta thing of like, oh, I know I had a fortitude check and I rolled really high. You know,
Right,
uh,
You would need to because you were already under the effects of delayed disease. So you would
Yeah,
need
so
to
logically, I
actually
would-
leave it.
yeah.
You'd have to
Uh,
go without it to see if you develop symptoms.
Yeah, I think as dumb as it is, he would do that and use it on the people that are actually suffering now.
It actually it makes enough sense right now. Like, it kind of sucks if you do wake up with strength damage or whatever, but like you have things that can cure it, and it helps you better kind of manage like triage when you need to use your stuff on. So it makes sense.
Mhm.
So Torvin's used one on himself, and then obviously he'll use another one on whoever. I don't know if you have any particular requests.
So Eli's still showing symptoms. Has he taken anything yet?
Eli is showing no symptoms.
Oh, he's not. I thought he had strength damage.
He had strength damage, but like he wakes up and he's recovering. He's not getting worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So yeah, he
Which,
didn't
speaking
recover
of-
anymore overnight. He's just
Yeah, I was gonna say I still have the -5 though. Yes, I
okay.
don't want to mess
Yeah.
with that, right?
correct. Yeah, you have it right now, but you feel better essentially.
Yeah,
So you know
yeah.
you're gonna start getting that back.
I'll cast it on Roy to help alleviate some of his issues, and we'll get him started on some potions soon.
Okay.
'Cause we don't have a
Okay,
ton of
or-
those, but
Yeah. Oh, you give them. So you're gonna give them both a potion first instead of casting on them. See if it just clears it up.
let me read delay disease. Because it target becomes temporary immune disease. Any disease which was exposed during the spell's duration does not affect this.
So they'll be immune if you use it on them. Versus if remove disease works, then it will immediately cure it.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to try giving them potions first, and then cast them on it.
If the symptoms continue, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's try that. Yeah. Let's do that first. Because how many potions did we have left? Was it?
You have 5 left.
We have 5.
Okay.
Cash level on these is 5. Okay.
Okay. Yep. Would
Okay,
it help
so-
any if I administer those? I know it's for healing potions only,
I
but
don't think so.
okay. I just wanted to check.
So we're using 2 of the potions, though, right?
Yeah, 2 of them are gonna use just to see if you immediately get rid of the disease.
Honestly, I'll probably cast delay disease on the captain when she's unstoned, unpetrified.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. Roy's clears up immediately. 25, and then for Layla,
So really high.
They both work. Basically, the cash level check of the potion has to beat the DC for the disease, so they both beat a 20. So yeah,
Nice.
those 2 potions worked exactly the magic they were supposed to.
Nice.
Cool.
Lucky. Okay. All right.
Which we know in meta Thorfinn is cured, but he still is using delayed disease on himself because he doesn't.
Mhm.
He's not sure.
Don't blame him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he don't know that.
he's giving it a few more days before before he allows for
Yeah.
that. Oh wait, no,
Right.
Eli, hold on. You had delayed disease yesterday. You do recover 1 strength.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, because you got to ignore the symptoms, and then so you had to spend a full night not being sick effectively, and then you made your save. So yeah, you recover 1.
All right. See, I guess we need to. Who wants to come with me to talk to the captain when we get this undone? Or are we still on the disease stuff?
Oh, that's it.
I'm just trying to go to the
Nothing
next
else to
step.
add.
Yeah, no.
Well, you know Hattie's gonna go with you.
Yeah. Eli, you're a better talker. Either you or Rahala, one of you.
I mean, I'll come along.
I'm assuming she's going to be speaking Thule. I'm not too sure on that. So
I-
I'm going.
I would say that's a safe bet, and both of us speak Thulian, so we should be good with Thule.
Nami, if you don't mind, like being outside the room.
Oh, I was gonna go up on the top and keep an eye out.
Okay. I'm just worried if she starts punching us.
I mean, Hattie's there.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
she'll punch back, I'm sure.
She'll
Right,
be my
Hattie?
protector.
Of course.
All right.
But yeah, Roy will offer to go, also be security. But Leia will be like, I don't know, Roy, you're kind of an asshole. How about Lamia? Why don't you go with them? Since I mean, you're tougher than he is anyway, and we'll just put him in the crow's nest. The fuck? What are you,
I'm
my
not even
mom
feeling
now?
good today, and you're gonna make me go up there. That's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, I guess.
It'll be funny if he
you
pukes
cool with
anyway.
that?
Roy's
You
like,
seriously don't look down.
yeah, okay, whatever.
Well, thankfully, we're not going to be moving a whole bunch, so as long as you don't move too much while you're up there, ship probably won't rock too much either.
I
Oh,
think that's
should
what
we
she
give
thought
him
when she was
the-
climbing.
Yeah, you want to borrow
Alright.
these gloves? You can get up and down easy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, here.
Take them and start climbing up. Gives Layla a dirty look. She just kind of grins at him. Climbs his way up.
I was saying if he should borrow the spyglass.
Oh, that's true.
Hand it to him, sure.
Yeah. I forgot about the spyglass. I forgot that was a thing. I was just thinking of him climbing.
Yeah. Okay, so he has both of those. All right, so you guys go. You guys go downstairs.
See,
Are you asking Rahala to go with you or no?
well, I was either her or Eli.
I mean, I'm a coming, so.
She's gonna ask you for those little tokens you found to see if you can go identify them while you guys are talking.
Oh,
to the
yeah.
Captain.
Forgot about those as well. Thank you for reminding me. I'll hand those over to her.
All right, sweet. So you guys head down.
To Eli, I was like, "You put all those gold ingots we found in your bag or something, right?" We can just claim that those were gone when we got here.
No.
No,
No, I didn't do that. And no, I wasn't planning on doing that. Sorry.
so they just been chilling in the open safe now.
You didn't close the safe.
Oh, right, we probably did, but
Okay, I was like, damn.
I mean, like, who's gonna steal them? Like one of us, the kobold.
knows?
The kobold's good, I guess. He can sense it.
All right, so you guys head down to the main deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go there. The statue is still there. It's
Mhm.
like
Oh.
it's obviously a very detailed statue, but it is made of stone, so it's a little harder to make out certain features. But you can tell it's clearly a Volu woman. Probably, you don't know age. She doesn't seem old, but it looks like she's kind of got that stance like she was like reaching out for something.
I am blatantly not looking near the mirror and all that jazz. Like I walk in from backwards into the room.
Now that the mirror is,
You already told it that doesn't matter.
yeah. Can we turn the mirror or that whole thing so it's pointed a different direction?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do that.
It's like,
Just
like wrestle it to turn into towards the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
It may not matter, but I remember seeing my face with no face
Yeah.
in that
Fair.
mirror.
Yeah.
Matters to me.
It's if it sees you, not if you see it. Type of situation.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I know, but
You just didn't
like,
want the nightmare people.
exactly.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I'll be
I got
fine
you.
if I can't see it and it has no face under the hands, like statue.
Yeah, the statue's like this.
Yeah, we gotta trick somebody else to go in like this, and the third person do this, so we can have the hear no evil, see no evil. Then have one guy do this, so we can have a joke, smell no evil.
Well, no evil.
Dave after he has too much
so-
avocado.
Do we just pour
yeah.
this on top of her
We're
head?
just- I feel like anything lately.
I would assume, like it's not like we can pour it in her mouth, and typically these statues don't have mouths or whatever.
That's a great question. Hold on. Can I do like a knowledge arcana to see what we're supposed to do in this situation?
I mean, you already had it identified.
Yeah,
So,
Fling it on her.
yeah.
This is a baptism situation. Like, do I need a young priest and an old priest, and the power of Christ compels you? Type, you know, like.
yeah, you pretty much just apply some of it to the flesh of a petrified creature. So you
Okay.
just rub in an ounce of it, which is half of it.
Okay, yeah, all we gotta do is rub it on. Half, don't use all of it.
Oh. I have a funny story about that. But yes. What?
You don't have to like cover
Very
the statue. You just gotta like put it on
Yeah.
there
I'll do
somewhere.
It's a very short story. My dad one time asked me to go throw a lye on the garden plants or whatever. Like it's a powder to keep bugs off. He didn't tell me how much to use, so I used the entire bag. And apparently, it's like like a teaspoon is like what you're supposed to use. I code it. It looked like it was winter.
Oh, buddy.
Woo!
That's
And
hilarious.
he was not happy, but he was also couldn't be mad because he didn't tell me.
Yeah,
know?
you don't know what you don't know. That's
He just told me to
100%
go
on
do it,
him,
and I
man.
did it. But
It's
yeah,
100%
yeah.
on him.
and I learned.
I've had many instructions like that. Where they're just like, "Go do the thing." And you're like, "Okay, I'm
But
gonna
anyway,
do it."
yeah. Oh,
You know how? You know I'm a child, correct? Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. But yeah, so you apply it.
yeah.
So you apply it, and in no time, pretty much, like right as you like kind of pull your hand away, you can even feel like you were kind of expecting it to be like a film or like some of it's still left on your hand. It seems like it kind of pulls away from you as you pull your hand away, and seems to like automatically go and sort of coat and soak into the stone. And at first you see like gradually you begin to see the stony color and texture start to fade to become more of the typical hues of clothing and skin, like the saturation kind of slowly being turned up on the visage of this creature. And then pretty much the moment that that like all of the like rockiness seems to go away, she just snaps into action. Like she just moves very sharply, as if she was in the middle of doing something, and then like she was paused, and then time you hit play. Like that hand that was reaching out, she like grasps and pulls back very sharply, and like probably run. I don't know who would be standing behind her. Probably Eli. Like runs into Eli for a moment, and then like spins around really quickly. I don't know if any of you can like say or are acting or anything in that like kind of moment when she's like obviously sort of startled.
Yeah, I will. Easy now. I'm speaking Thule, so I don't have an accent. Hee hee hee.
You
Yeah.
speak, she like whirls around, she's like looking at Eli, and then you start talking, and she takes like a quick step back, and you don't actually see any weapons. She doesn't even reach for a weapon. But she does like kind of put a hand behind her and say, "Yes, easy. Right. Who are you exactly?"
Hi,
Is she
Thule.
speaking in Thule?
yeah.
Okay.
He's speaking.
I'm Samuel Goodbean. He's my employer, and my friends here.
When he says employer, I give a like half bow, like a very
Mhm.
formal like tertian half bow.
Okay.
Do you know? I'm blanking. Ulis.
Goes,
We all speak Ulis here, and I don't want to leave anybody out.
goes, yeah, I speak Ulu. And she'll switch over to Ulu and say, so you're a good bean.
Oh yeah.
He certainly is.
Yeah.
Huh.
Miyamo, good bean or whatever, like whatever it sounds like an Ulis or Thule.
Yeah.
So y'all understood, like I said, good bean and Thule. So it checks out. But I'm like, all right, well, you may. We don't have any intent to harm you. All right.
That's good. I'd mostly heard good things of your family, so I
Yeah.
hope that's the case.
So
I'm getting the
uh,
feeling you don't know who I am, do you?
no, not a whole lot. Sorry, I've lost the accent. I'll get it back eventually. We did have the captain's name, correct? And
Yeah,
the
Captain
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Captain Koteka Colum? Did I
Kulim?
butcher that? Kolim. Why did I?
Lean. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, we only read your name, and it's not exactly something we would pronounce well.
I didn't read it.
He
So
can
you're not
read.
native
though.
speakers?
Not that I need to-
It's an
Uh,
Ula's name, but whatever.
No,
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
not. It's just-
I couldn't tell. So, I'm gonna ask the obvious question to me at least. She has one hand behind her back. Goes, why are you on my ship?
We
I motioned to Sam like, you want to take this one? Or you
yeah,
want me to
I'll take it.
Like-
I'll take it. I'll be. So we found your ship underground in a lagoon infested with some mean beasties. Hatinks, I'm sure you have heard of them.
As soon as you say that, she just goes, fuck. How long's it been?
Bad news. Say again.
How long's it been?
From our calculations, it's like 50 something years.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's exactly
50?
when you got frozen.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
shit. Okay. Fuck.
yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
we took
You're
care
not
of the
messing
slime.
with me, right?
No.
No.
So you took
I
care
wouldn't
of the
do that.
slime.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a.
You took care of it. Okay. So it's still in the container then?
Oh,
no,
no,
it's
it's
dead.
eradicated. Sorry, it was over the entire second deck of your ship.
That kind of took care. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Great.
Right. We were kind of in a rock and a hard place. We made a deal with the Hatinks to remove this ship from their home. And that kind of involved getting rid of the ooze. I'm sorry about that. We're still kind of on that situation, and I don't know how to. I don't know how to work a boat too well. I
She goes, that's
like we were gonna wait and do
fine.
this whole unstonification thing once we were out, and it was a little bit easier on you. But we kind of need your help.
just that's fine. Yeah, it's the ship basically sails itself, for the most part. But you do need some skill if you run into tricky situations, like being in a cave.
Yeah.
It's not wrecked, is it?
The ship, no, it's not
No.
wrecked. But we are
It's in a little disrepair, but
becalmed.
Did you
Is
find
that the
any of
right
my
word?
crew?
Yes, one. You have a kobold on board?
Oh my God, is Kifei's alive?
Yes, Kifei is hiding under your bed currently.
Goodness.
I look at Sam and real quick. I didn't tell you guys that. He asked me not to tell you. Or they.
Yeah, I told him
Did
that.
tell.
I don't know.
Okay. Like I tried to get him to hide, to do something when we were attacked, but I wasn't sure. Okay, that means he listened to my instructions. Then good. Okay,
Yeah.
that's something. That's it though. No one else.
No one else
Not
that
that
I
I've
was able to
found, no.
find. No, and we've searched the boat top to bottom pretty much.
Okay.
Some remains. Well, we found remains, right?
Some
Yeah.
some bones.
Yeah. But we didn't just like yeah. we set this aside properly.
Yes, we did find some bones. Yes. And we've run across your silent crew? I don't know what you would call them other than unseen servants, but yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of how the boat runs itself, for the most part. That and my particular talents. There's a few fail-safes around. There's some tokens you can use to create wind. You need to move the ship, but I can do it.
Sam goes.
She kind of looks around and walks over to the bed, or where the bed was. It's not there anymore. It's been dissolved. But where it was,
like little
she goes,
feathery like fan.
Yes, they're about this big. They're really intricate, made of like little like feather fibers, whatever you call them.
Yeah. We currently have somebody identifying, looking at those, trying to figure out what they were.
Oh, they're feather. They're fan feather tokens. They create a big, huge fan that makes a giant gust of wind. Lasts about 8 hours. They were the failsafe in case we were ever in a position where the current wasn't working or I wasn't available, and we needed something to power the sails.
Yes. Well, I guess we could still have those as an emergency now that you're awake.
Yes.
Just
So
because
I'm
we're
assuming-
interacting,
Good.
I'm gonna have a bout of sickness going on among us. So I'm just gonna cast a little thing on you real quick, if you don't mind. That'll keep you immune to it for today. We don't know who's carrying it or not.
She looks very nervous as you're saying that. She's still like on guard.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looks between you all, sort of like blocking the doorway and everything. And she's like, "Guess I don't really have much of a choice." Look, just tell me if I'm being captured or not. Okay, just be upfront.
No, not at all.
No.
We're in no way capturing you. We are imposing on you, though, to help us get out of here aboard your ship and to Port of Call, and then you can have free reign of your ship back.
Oh, good. Okay, I was a little worried that I shouldn't have told you about the tokens so that I'd been more necessary.
I mean,
All right, fine. Do what you need to.
look, I'm not very good at this.
Oh,
The spell
God.
is for your safety.
Yep.
Okay.
We just really, 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 really
Oh, damn.
wanna get
Okay.
out of this,
I see.
cavern before we are eaten by 8x.
19.
I didn't say
Oh,
enough
yeah.
reallys on there, but they're very testy.
And there's
You
a
have to
lot.
be- yes,
like us.
Yeah. Not just one, but like a lot.
And we've been bitten more than enough times already. I'm
And
very
you're
ready to
alive?
go. Barely.
barely.
Yeah, I'll say it, I just go barely.
You're still a lot hardier than you look, then. Look, don't worry about that. I can get the ship moving. No problem. She like glances back behind her. It's like cocks her head, seeing the fucking thing is like turned around now. She goes, "Okay, that might have been how."
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Over
asked,
when you found it.
No,
I
it
asked
was right side
us
up.
to move it because I saw my face without a face, and that was terrifying.
Well, now see, when I was first investigating, it was empty, and you were in here, so I threw some blankets over it as a precaution. Well, the slime got in here, or the ooze, and it filled back up. And that was a day ago, so that's why we didn't like. You've just kind of been in here for a minute.
So I
Glad
think
you're all
you-
right. Apparently, it didn't eat you up.
Yeah, I think that means you used the salve on me. Anyone else need it?
No,
We didn't find anybody else. who
haven't
was-
seen any other suspicious statues.
You know,
That sucks.
uh,
Yeah. I really thought I was gonna get to it in time. I was trying to spill it over, so I didn't. A little faster.
What?
We gotta get out of here, right?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, no time like the present. Let's get to work. I didn't describe her, did I?
No.
Yes, she is obviously Volu, as I said before. So halfling, if you don't know the Hayethe race names, because halfling was the name used a long time ago for them, and they didn't like it either. So anyway, yes, so she's not very tall at all. She is she's 2'11". So she's quite small. Green eyes. You know what? Here, hold on. Where's her art? I should give you the art. Looks like she's probably right in her mid-20s somewhere. Sam probably have a better idea. You've just seen more Volu. They tend to age pretty gracefully. Boot art. Token layer. Did that do it? Did that do the thing?
Yeah, it did.
Yep. Okay, green eyes, brown hair. And make sure that goes away so it's not covering the whole screen. Yes, she's very pretty. But so she yeah, she'll move past you guys if you are or move with you if you guys are moving back upstairs.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to do down here.
She kind of slows down in a lot of spots, like cause just looking around at things. But then we'll like speed back up to like make sure she's keeping up with everyone.
I'll introduce people as we walk. Or yeah, this is so and so, so and so, so.
You know, we'll usually have trouble keeping up with Demi, but she doesn't seem to. She seems to have a pretty good stride. You guys get back upstairs. Everyone mostly kind of nods to her. They kind of seem like they don't know what to say to her at the moment. And then Rahala like comes up out of the captain's quarters. She's like, I figured out oh, hello. You must be the captain. She goes, yep. I already told them what those do. You won't be needing them. Oh. Just kind of like looking overboard. This is an interesting position. Is this how you found it?
No.
We no.
It was facing the wall.
Yeah,
we try to-
about faced
Yeah.
She goes,
a bit.
I mean, yeah, I figured given the ropes and the pier that you shot. Okay. Well, we can go ahead and undo all of this. I don't really want you pulling the mast down, using it as a fulcrum.
Got like another one though.
Believe it or not, it needs both.
Ah.
So then she kind of turns and says, "All right, which one of you took command?"
I'll point at Sam.
I raise my hand. I'm technically the captain. He's the
Yeah,
first mate.
He called me first mate, and I was delivering orders since then.
Okay. Interesting. Well, for the time being, do you mind if I take command back?
Not at all, Captain. How do I do that?
Don't worry. She just whistles and says, "Captain's back, everyone. This is your first mate. Say your name."
Sam? Or does it go back to you, Eli? How does this work? Do I get demoted and you become
No,
first
just
mate?
take first mate. I have 0 sailing experience.
What about the
she-
guy under the bed? Shouldn't
Sorry,
he
you
technically?
really didn't want it, so. And then Hattie's just like, "Can I be the quartermaster?" Sure.
Sure.
It's kind of
They
your
don't-
job, anyways.
Really care, but I recognize your rank. Sure. Just sweet. I have a rank. So she will go kind of to the front of the boat, and like face the other way around, like kind of facing the sails from the front of them. Says, "Ooh, I hate doing this." She calls out to deploy sails, and after a couple of seconds, eventually, like you see like the ropes and things moving, sails all come down. She goes, "You didn't use that scroll of make whole, did you?"
No.
Good. She goes, "All right. First mate, I'm gonna need that rudder." Then she pauses. You remember you going, "I don't know what I'm doing." She goes, "I need you to turn it all the way this way until it stops." It does eventually stop. You actually start feeling like as you're going, it gets like a little bit more and more resistance until it finally just kind of comes to a halt, and you don't like push it. You're just like, "Oh, okay, cool. That's probably the spot."
I would assume that smaller boats have rudders or some kind of steering mechanism.
Mhm.
I'm assuming Sam would be around. Okay, this just controls that. This, not as direct
Yeah.
as pulley
Like
system. and
you
whatnot.
understand the
Yeah.
point of it, right? It's just
Yeah. Like, oh, okay, it does more. It's not like a left and right. It's left, and then it's a lot of turning.
and she starts just like kind of calling out instructions and whatnot, and you can see like the masts kind of start to adjust, and all sorts of stuff starts happening. She calls the gunners back up from the main deck, and it's just like pretty quickly getting things in order. And like while this is happening, she's not really asking anything else of you guys, just asking to turn the boat. So Roy's kind of over there while all the orders are giving out, and he'll lean over to you, Sam, and go, "She knows there's no wind, right?"
She's got some kind of magic thing, I think.
Oh. Okay.
Apparently, those little I found some little magical items that could do wind as well. Rahala figured it out just as she told us what they did, but
Oh, neat. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work in a cave, but whatever.
So we're gonna
It's
leave.
magic.
Right?
It doesn't have to follow
Yeah, I think
physics,
we're-
mate.
Yeah, I think we're headed out. So
Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, those days getting better and better. And he like lowers his voice a lot and goes, "She's pretty cute for a Volu too."
what is that supposed to mean?
I mean, she's pretty cute in general.
Sam is taking offense because some of his family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tries to adjust. You can hear in his voice. It was like, "Yep, that was rude. Let me say it better."
You do realize I'm like half Olu, right?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I thought you were just like a little bit below average height.
No, I explain it to him as we're doing stuff.
If you just tell him you're Vetty, he's like, "Oh
Yeah, I'm
shit,
Vetty."
I didn't," because
Yeah.
most of the time Demi can't tell.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But
No. Most of the good beans are some sort of, mix.
he's also, by the way, his whispering is like if you're all like kind of around the helm, you definitely hear him. Like it's not the kind of whisper where you're gonna have to make checks. Like, you definitely hear him. And then when that happens, Layla will lean over, probably to you, Lamia, since you're a lady, and will also whisper, obviously, purposely being very loud. She goes, "And he wonders why he's single."
I mean, there could be many reasons why someone is single.
Yeah, too bad he's got like all of them. Tough break.
Oh,
Ugh.
burn.
He pretends he didn't hear her, and he just keeps talking to Sam.
Just
At least he isn't
burn.
possessed by something that wants to eat just pure meat.
Maybe an upgrade to some of his traits, don't you think?
No.
Okay. Well, guess there's a taste for everyone. Okay. So eventually, after enough adjustments are made, Katega goes to kind of the back where you guys are. So she's like facing the rear part of both of the sails. She goes, need a little bit of clearance, please. 5, 6, 7 feet? 7 feet.
Who's she talking to?
So you guys, because she's like in your area.
Okay.
She goes, that's about 2.5 of me.
All right. Do I need to keep holding on to this, or are
Nope.
you also telling me to move? Okay. And I scurry away. But also am like leaning forward because I want to see what she's doing. Because I'm intrigued.
She takes a second and kind of closes her eyes, and you hear it before you see any kind of visual effects. You definitely hear a gust of wind come through, and at first it's just surprising. You're like, oh shit, she called wind in here, but then you realize that it seems to be originating from her. Her clothes begin to kind of flap, like her hair like moves as if there's a whirlwind forming around her. And then it slowly seems to like kind of condense and die down. You can just see like slight movements as if the breeze has settled. She gestures like very sharply up towards the sails, and there's this burst of wind that gusts out. It seems to fill both of the sails. And with the direction that they're kind of tilted and the rudder, the ship just starts to like very controlled, starts to turn properly and face the direction it's meant to. It's pretty dicey, because it turns and you hear her give a few different orders out, and she'll like tell you to like she'll tell one of the unseen servants to like move the wheel and whatnot, just so that way she asks you guys to move so you're not in the way of the air, but they don't matter. Like it won't hurt them. So you hear her give me some orders, and there's like a bunch of little adjustments that keep getting made that she has to call out, like sails turning and whatnot. But eventually, your boat is facing the correct direction over the next 15 minutes or so. And you see like there are a couple of different times that she like refocuses and like throws like does the same thing that she's been doing. You tell it's kind of second nature to her. And Eli, as you're watching it, that is not spellcasting. Oh, what the hell that is. Except, do you have knowledge local?
I do have knowledge local, yes.
Okay, you can roll knowledge local. See if that rings a bell at all to you.
25.
Nice. So as we're watching it, one second, I'm gonna get my names correct here. Yeah, so you are pretty sure that there are some people that in Setsegia that are born with a certain Amidraba. It's called the Amidraba of the Waves. You've heard of. They're pretty much exclusively born in Galset Sukt, which is the city that I believe is like directly south of Saigon, or directly south. It's like south-southwest because there's nothing south of Saigon, but it's like it's a little bit more further south than there. It's the same place that the little side quest that Lamia did, where that person just wanted someone to hang out with them. They were in Galset Sukt.
Oh yes, that one was really funny. I like that one.
Yeah, I forget the name of it, but that's where that was.
That was a good one.
And you've heard of those people that when they're born with that Amidraba, they have like control over water, much in the same way you recall when you met that member of the Thrush that helped you with the harpies. How he could he's like throwing around earth and like vines and stuff.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome.
And like that was the first time you'd ever seen it, where like it didn't really ring a bell then because you'd only heard of people being able to do that with water and only from that place. But he did say he was from there, and now you're seeing somebody else do the same thing with air. So you're pretty sure that she probably has some Amidraba that like has gifted her with this ability. It's definitely not.
Awesome.
It's not magic in the way that you do use it at all, though.
Okay, dude, that's dope. Ooh, man.
Mechanically, for everyone else, she's a kineticist.
Yee. That's cool. That's rad. I dig it.
But eventually, once it's facing the right way, she will like kind of pause, tell the crew like at ease for now, while she kind of catches her breath. Says, "Okay, now that's a start. We should be able to make our way out." I don't remember how long it took. It took a few days, for sure. It just slips my mind. Either way, are we good to head out now, or do you need to do anything else before we leave?
I mean, I'm good. I look around. Right, everybody else good?
Hattie just goes, I mean, no, I'm kind of ready to get Quartermass starting.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'll get us started, and then pretty quickly, it won't really need much maintenance. If you could all... it's just about enough to crew the thing. Maybe don't go below deck just yet, just in case we're running into any trouble. I might need all hands on deck here. It's gonna be kind of narrow in some spots. Took some tricky maneuvering to get here in the first place, you could probably tell.
Definitely.
Once we're out of here, I'd like to hear how you came to be in this place as well.
Won't have to wait that long. We're not gonna be out of here by like nightfall or anything. Maybe out of this spot, but not out of the caverns.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she kind of starts it back up again and begin to see, should begin to sail. And about an hour goes by. Oh, Molly's back.
Look at it.
Welcome back.
About an hour goes by. And it seems like you've picked up enough momentum that it's just kind of sailing. And what you guys are seeing is, like, mostly you're just seeing the stuff you already were able to visualize. Just this, like, long cavern going down, all the water going down it. She does say at some point, there was definitely a current when we got in here. 50 years is a long time, but not long enough for major geographic change. Not like that. Well, something happened. Either way, this should carry us on for a little while. She kind of takes a seat, just like on the deck. Says, "So, guess I should meet my new crew, huh?"
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I'm Katega Kulim. The captain of this ship for, I guess, 58 years?
Oh, okay.
The official year is 371 now. If you want a more correct calculation.
Okay.
Oh,
The current year?
No. What? Yeah. What is the current year?
Oh, 370. No.
That's not 3 anything.
Were you looking at the manifest data that you wrote down?
No, that's 374 is later, and on near that, so that's why it's not 371. But where's the one? I know I wrote the current actual year, so I wasn't confused.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I have a thing that says Mark 373. So
Yeah, y'all tripping.
yeah, and I think that was from the.
I know I said it wrong a bunch of times, but it's 433 AR is the current year.
Yeah.
433. Okay.
Yeah, so then that's the
Yep.
last log. Then it was the 373.
Yep. That makes sense.
It's also on the homepage of the World Anvil.
Hey,
If you ever need
there
it.
you go. It's a good place to go.
Oh, you took a sudden breath like you were about to say something. Something dawned on you. Okay.
No.
Oh, there it is. I had it way far away somewhere else. That's why. Okay.
I was finding the
Lamia.
World Anvil link is what my breath thing was for. Whatever I did.
Gotcha.
We'll say the actual correct date.
'Cause, yeah, that adds up. So, it's still called Setsegia, right?
Yep.
For now.
Oh, yeah, they are right in a war right now. So
It just
Yeah,
That-
sorry, more
that
bad
got
news.
me, by the way. Like, just for now.
Yeah, they're kind of having a thing with Gurga at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Wait, how long
I
ago
knew
was
there was a risk
the
of that with the Java Keha.
Java Keha? Yeah,
It was 60 years ago.
okay, yeah, that's finally come to a head.
Wonderful.
What a great time to wake up, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you? So, how did you guys get here? Was it through? I mean, I guess you didn't sail, right?
No, we used an underground tunnel system.
Bought it. Yeah,
We did.
a lot of
She's got its
recog.
toe. I motion over the Lamia.
Huh. That's good. It's a cave system, so that's where that area, like over at the little shore there, that's what that was attached to.
Yeah,
I didn't get to
There's a big
explore any
pit.
of this.
yeah. That's a body pit where all the recog. I don't know what you would call it. Not an army, but a horde.
Tune?
Yeah. I'm talking. It was hundreds, correct?
It was several dozen.
Several dozen. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, less than 100, but there's still more than what we could handle in size.
I mean, a dozen recog on its own could be pretty damn dangerous.
Yeah. They've been killing people for a while, is what it looks like, and they disposed of the bodies by dumping them down there. And it seems like the 8 were appreciative of that.
Yeah, I bet they were. So, on your way through, you didn't find any. I don't know. Just anything looked like maybe. She's kind of like seems like she's trying to get something, and finally says, "I'm just
Magical
hoping
item
my
or something,
crew might have escaped, maybe headed up that way or something like that." You know,
I
maybe
mean,
drop
it
something.
was,
or-
there's no sign of it because it was 50 years ago.
Yeah. Another.
Yeah.
Can I think back to the? This is a long time ago. The barrier with the bells and stuff they had rigged up. Not a tarp, but you know what I'm talking about.
Mhm. What about it?
I'll describe that to her. I don't know if it's something that they made, or maybe it could have been still there from when her crew moved. It could have escaped. So I'll describe all that of what we moved through.
Yeah, she says, I don't know about any of that. I never got to explore this cave system. You saw what happened to me. We just got here.
Like, do you have a? We didn't find any crew manifest, did we? We found a cargo manifest.
You found a cargo manifest, not a crew manifest.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's possible some of them could have got out, and
You might have better luck with talking to one of your original Kife, I believe you said their
yeah.
name was.
You can tell them
Keep
to quit
it.
hiding too, as well.
Yeah, I should do that.
Quite interested. There's a hat in there, and I don't know if you have ownership over.
Oh,
that.
my hat's still in there?
Yeah, okay.
Well, that's good. That'll be something familiar. So, you've been through the captain's quarters then. You didn't find any, like, odd objects that you didn't quite know what they were or anything like that, did you?
Did you find any odd objects you didn't know what they were? Yes, out of character. What, Hattie? You need me to do something? I'll leave and do something.
Well, let's see. I found these scroll cases. I found this fog. I'm just like pulling stuff out of my pockets.
She's like, no, in the captain's quarters specifically.
Oh, no, that I didn't know what they were. No, I was able to identify everything I found in there. Sam helped me figure out what this herb brick was. I figured out what the fire glass was. There's a really nice bottle of wine.
Okay, give me a bluff check. You specifically have a pistol, obviously, but
okay.
Yeah.
I forgot, like, legit, like, in character, because it got destroyed. I forgot.
Oh,
so
yeah.
my bluff is honest. Like,
That's also why I excused myself, is so you can say it without Sam knowing. I knew.
That's funny. Okay, that was almost really bad, but it said it was good. So you say that, and she's like, it would have been really well made. It would have been hidden under a pillow. And if you touched it, it's probably not there anymore.
oh, yeah.
Unless you're secretly a member of the Benhian Resistance, but I doubt that for some reason.
No, I've never been to Ben here. Yeah, that did happen.
Or sorry, BNC.
Yeah, I've never been there. So, yeah, no, that did happen. Sorry. Oops.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. That's... No, it happens. I could have lost a lot more.
Oops.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna miss you, main event. Okay, well...
Is that the name of your weapon? Was that the name of your weapon?
Yep. It was.
That's a really good name.
Thank you. It just... I have a lot to mourn, probably. If there were Pharaoh Cog in the cave systems that you just came through, and there's really no other way my crew could have escaped, that's probably who they ran into. And even if not,
50 years
50
ago.
years, and...
Yeah.
Now the country's at war, and... Have you guys heard of my ship? Did anyone...
We
do you know
saw...
if anyone came looking for it, or...
No idea if anyone came looking for it, but
Yeah,
we found out the name was... What was it? Whistling St. Sophie?
Yeah, that's it.
Right. But we'd never heard of it prior to that.
And Rahalis says, it... As far as I do, it had been missing for about 50 years, so... I think Sam knew that too, but he's off helping Hattie with something.
Yeah. No, I'm sure you can organize how things you want if you're a quartermaster. That's up to you. You know, return.
Why are they all in organized stacks? I don't like it.
They should be by taste. No,
But and she goes, yeah, if they had escaped, we got into safety, why would the ship be missing? Someone would have reported it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, unfortunately.
Great. Yeah, that's... Oh well. Supposedly all things happen for a reason, right? Maybe I'm supposed to do something in this decade. Or something.
Yep. That's one way to look at it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I can be sad some other time. What's you all's deal? Not every day group of...
That's a big question.
Yeah, that's a large, very open-ended question.
It is.
So what do you do, man? Like,
I mean, from where I'm sitting, you're kind of an odd group. I'm gonna guess by your accent, Vunjian? Yeah? Looking at you, Eli.
Yeah, I'm looking at her. That's a question I don't particularly have an answer to.
How do you have
born
that
in
accent,
somewhere, raised in Gurga by a Tertian. It's a very weird amalgamation of languages.
Oh.
It's basically if you just take all the languages I was taught how to speak and slammed them together, and somehow this popped out.
I see. What's closest to a Vunjian accent, and if you were raised by someone Tertian, that kind of checks out, given what happened over there.
Right.
You okay?
I just kind of like look around. I'm very not up on current events or past current events or.
There was a
confused
really
all of a sudden.
gross slave trade out of there, kind of between them, and a lot of bad things happened. I was just part of a few rescues, and those people were not okay. So
Got it. Yeah, no, that
ask.
explains a lot of my childhood. Cool.
Oh, does no one ever ask you that?
No, I just particularly don't usually tell things to people. Anyways, selective honesty is part of the job. Speaking of the job and why we're here is I run a company called Aldwin's Logistics and Retrieval, and what we do is we get things for people from places. It sounds very vague, and it is, on purpose.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, sounds like a pretty flexible business model.
Yes.
And someone wanted you to get something from here that wasn't my ship, but you're here.
Yes, well, we were trying to get through because we had to kill that Etten that was blocking off the tunnel area, so then we wanted to go through to the other side because we have people in Shand we're supposed to meet.
Okay.
And then, also, we got to do it on the DL because there's other people who run a competing business to mine who have a lot of political clout and pull and want us dead. Just like smiling the entire time, like ludicrously, like cheery about it.
Who is it?
Well, they are from Half Modric. They're the Dorats. You may have heard of them previously. They look like their parents easily could have been forces in your time, and one of them's kind of magical and a jerk, so she could have been around. Her husband too, actually.
I definitely know about the Dorat family. They were in Gurga, though.
Well, they're here now.
I mean, they are a bunch of scheming, slimy opportunists. Where they come from, I'm guessing that hasn't changed.
No, not at all. In fact, they've only gotten better at it. So,
how much better?
Way better. I mean, I don't know how good they were previously, but they're pulling strings. They have like entire town guards under payroll. Yeah, they're very intertwined into the upper echelons of society here.
Okay.
We've got bounties out for us now, even though we did absolutely nothing illegal to them in any way, shape, or form.
Nothing illegal to them. Sorry.
Look, I'm very specific with my word choice.
She's like, she kind of looks up at you and goes, I don't know, maritime law. Who cares? We're kind of off the grid right now anyway. That's bad. That's definitely bad with what I know of them, unless some really drastic turnarounds have happened with that family.
Probably not.
I know my family and theirs are not friends at all. William,
Is that true?
no, it's definitely a lie. I just made it up for some reason. She kind of smiles at you and goes, why do you ask?
Well, when originally when we read your name, I remembered. I forgot. I just forgot until now. But Han, we just call him Han because I don't want to say his actual name completely.
Oh, Han Marar? Yeah.
Yes. Pulim. While he's not under their pocket, he's under someone who is in their pocket right now. And he seems to have known that he would be under their pocket, essentially.
Yes, that makes sense. Great. Well, he's not mine, if that's what you're wondering. I don't have any children. Lots of cousins, and probably now a lot of nieces and nephews.
Probably had great on there. I'm not to be like an asshole. It has been 15
No,
years.
you're right. It's gonna be a unique experience.
Certainly
Okay.
is that.
Well, if they're your enemies, then they're probably mine. But if look, part of this delivery was meant to pay off a debt to them. A lot of what I was doing was for clearing a lot of family debts and things. The Galim name is not exactly liked. Even though a lot of us are born with these abilities that are very coveted, some of our ancestors did some pretty shameful things. And a lot of us work really hard to try to clear those things up. And sometimes we end up in a different kind of debt doing so. And I kind of made it my purpose to at least get rid of one of those tabs. You know, I figured make a lot of money, pay off all of the different debts attached to our family, and make a better name for ourselves. And maybe we could do something else in the next generation or something, right? And maybe when I have children, they can relax and get easy, simple things. They don't have to go sail the world. But if I didn't complete the job, and I still can't, then that means they've been under a very heavy debt for 50 years. Trying to pay off this ship and the crew, and I guess I'm just not surprised that they've ended up under thumb, so to speak. Is he the only one of my family you know?
I knew that he has a brother. They're librarians.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate that, thank you. I don't really know what to do with it. I feel like I need to talk to him, or I have so much to catch up on.
He would certainly be able to lend that information to you. Of being able to catch up. He was very knowledgeable when we were cordial with one another.
When you were cordial?
Well, I don't think we were antagonistic, but I basically had left him like, hey, just be super careful, and I'm not really going to associate with this.
Right, because of your situation. No, understandable. Okay. Yeah, thank you for telling me.
So does that
Listen.
mean that the Dorat family was the one that commissioned to get that ooze?
Yes. It wasn't a thing that they ordered to happen. They just caught wind of it. The alchemists over in Delancha who made it really didn't go to plan. They were studying it and so on and so forth. They made a couple of discoveries, I guess. Got published in some journal, and The Dorat heard of it because they travel, unfortunately.
Right.
But they're not always. They don't always go by Dorat. They change their name depending on what country and culture they're ingratiating into. So in Delantia, they're not Dorat, they're Duris.
Tourist, huh?
Yes. I've got some journals somewhere. Hopefully, maybe they're all gone now, but
They might
I
be
had taken
about
notes on them. I had taken some notes on them. I found them in a few different countries, but they're an odd bunch. They like to profit. I shouldn't say like to. But eventually, these coincidences just start becoming... They start to look like intent, you know? Everywhere you go, their family has profited off of strife and turmoil and war. I wish I knew it off the top of my head. I could tell you who they are in the Caliphate. They thrive there. Every little place they can sink their claws into, make trouble. I don't know what the money's for, but they're all doing the same thing. It just feels like there's something larger at play.
Yep. There might be, so it might have something to do with the statue bit. Can you talk to us about why and how you got into the statue real quick? Because we might have something that wraps into that.
Yeah, we were attacked. Go ahead.
No. That was me. Oh, that's an idea. Okay, but I didn't actually say anything. Lami was just like, oh.
Yeah, but whenever she does that, Katega pauses and says, "Looks like you thought of something."
I had an idea, but please go on.
Okay. Shit. Tee that up again. I forgot the question.
Oh, how'd you get turned into stone?
Thank you. So, we were attacked. There was something underwater. And we were fleeing from it for a while and thought maybe we'd gotten ahead, and then all of a sudden, a whole ship surfaced. You know those stories about ghost ships you hear?
Yes.
Yeah, one of those.
Wow.
Or something that very much seemed like it. I guess it could have been a powerful illusion, but we were all pretty convinced. And it starts to attack us, and we're trying to attack it, but of course the ballista bolts don't really work on it, but it's work on us, because that's fair. And we end up seeing this alcove, so we race into it, and the thing finally breaks off from us. But we couldn't quite turn around in the tight corridors, so we tried to get to the end of it, try to find a clearing, a little area to get into, where maybe we could maneuver a bit better. And to be honest with you, I don't know what the other thing was that attacked us. It came from above us, like it dripped out from the ceiling or something.
Huh. Okay.
Wasn't the ooze that we have. It was something else. I don't really know.
Did it snatch up people? And
Unfortunately, it was pitch black. First thing it did was snuff out all our light sources.
Oh, that's a
I couldn't
question.
see.
Did those dancing lights follow us, or are they still back there?
They're still back there.
Okay.
They go a little ways down the cavern, and then they've stopped since. So it's pretty dark now, other than lights
Just curious.
torches or whatever else.
Yeah.
Which is, unfortunately, it was pitch black when we were being attacked. I mostly just heard people fighting. I struggled against... I don't know. Something tried to grab me. I got away from it. I stabbed it a few times. I don't know whatever happened to that dagger. And, we were just in panic. I ran and told Hayethe to hide. I gave him my ring of sustenance, and I tried to make it below deck, get some more light sources, some other things, maybe get to a more defensible position. A few of my crew followed down there. We tried to move in a group. She's like bothered. She goes, I really don't know what attacked us. I don't know if it was one large, strange thing or several. It made these awful tittering noises. I don't know if it was... I don't know. I really don't.
Chittering noises, okay.
You know, like a giant bug or 1,000 of them. I don't know. We had light sources before, you know? We were keeping an eye on things. We didn't see anything on the ceiling, so whatever it was very well blended in.
Right.
I'm honestly just really hoping that over the course of the last 50 years, maybe the Aidings have taken care of whatever it is, or it's moved on to a different food source.
Yeah, hopefully.
But either way,
I'm now looking like all around, by the way, as we're talking.
Because we try to get down there to get to defensible places. I tried to go into that room. The plan, when I guess the ooze was still the right size for it, was to get the door open and basically get the container it was in into this area, or into that room. You know, kind of put it away so it didn't get... The case we put it in was glass because it couldn't melt through it.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to put it in that room so it was away from everything so that nothing broke it out while we were in the middle of this fight. But when I got in there, I saw a reflection. We didn't fill up that basin. I don't know how it got full. But I tried to reach out and grab it so I could like spill the water out of it quickly before something happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I remember.
Interesting.
Guess I was a little too slow.
Yep.
Maybe Hayethe knows more, but bad as I want to see him, I'm a little hesitant. I'm not sure how much I want to know. It kind of hurts, you know?
Yes, I do. I will say...
I'm kidding. I just know he's a chatterbox. I don't get hurt that
Okay,
easy.
then there you go. I was going to say, been through, maybe not crazier things, but similarly crazy experiences, and it wasn't easy to accept.
The black hole is still scary.
All of that experience was entirely terrifying, as was teleporting around at what felt like random at times.
Oh, so you've been through
Cosmic
it,
space, baby.
And some things, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like
You ever try to be-
wild adventure.
You ever had a skeleton try and kiss you? It's not fun.
I've had someone who looked a little like a skeleton try to kiss me. It wasn't fun, so I
Yeah,
guess I
none
can
of it
feel you there.
was particularly nice, that's for sure. Yeah.
You ever drink Bailey's from Babu? No, sorry.
Oh my God.
It's just what I kind of thought of.
Yes.
Drink
I
Bailey's
thought
from
of
it.
that too.
Well, look, you guys, you all been incredibly kind, but I imagine you're not looking for new work as a ship's crew. And
How much does it
assuming-
pay? No, look at Eli. That's a joke.
Oh, you say that she says, well, I mean, first mate gets a 25% share of the loot. I get 50. The other 25% goes to the rest of the crew.
Nah, I got a family.
Usually I share a lot more of my share than that. But
Yeah. I do like cool stuff.
she goes, oh, you say you have a family. Like, you have... How many?
He has daughters.
Sam's just
Oh
starts
my
like,
God.
She goes, aw, and like Hattie's just trying her best to not laugh. Like she's trying her best to put on a poker face.
Oh, geez.
She's turning a little red.
Lamia was sincere when she said that.
yeah, adopted.
Oh, Okay.
Yeah, they're currently
That's
with.
still cute.
I have some extended relatives up here, the Burt Sags. They got a farm. It's where they're hopefully staying at the moment.
It's good. I'm happy to be able to help you get back to them. You got a partner back there too?
I am unspoken for at the moment.
I'm sorry.
I've no reason. I just never thought of a.
You can like tell by the tone she thinks that you're
Yeah.
saying that like you're a widower or
Yeah.
something.
Ah, yes. No. Died stealing those eggs from the harpies. No. No. I will. These are going to be drinking tales of like. So let me tell you
Right.
about. Sam hefts this broken keg of whiskey and scoops some out. No, these are all stories of adventure that we'll share since it's going to be a while. I'm sure you have some to tell,
Oh yeah.
and we can catch you up on about I know at least 20-ish years of Delanchin passing by. I didn't learn a lot on a farm, but knew some.
I'll take you up on that. We'll definitely have time. Speaking of which, supplies. I'm guessing a lot of what was on here is gross now.
Yep.
That would be accurate. Or is
There is
part
a-
of the slime that we have since destroyed.
That too. Okay, well, I'm assuming it didn't destroy it because it's magic. There's a really nice fishing rod on the main deck.
I pull it out of my bag.
Oh, good. You found it. That should help.
Yep, really helpful talking to them 8 eggs. They're not really animals, but it helps. There's enough there to yeah.
That's good.
I've had cavefish before. Usually it's real sketch, but I don't say sketch. That's me because I couldn't come up with a better word.
They're not the best, but they're better than starving.
It's true.
So, look, given obviously you all have your own jobs and stuff already, and then Roy's like, we don't. Us two over here, and the one in the captain's quarters right now. He's we're all
Yeah.
we almost died instead of finishing our job, so we're looking for work.
Yeah, we found them.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay.
As with most people that I end up employing in some way or another, yes, we just happened to find them.
Yeah.
She goes, well, look, we had some good some valuables and stuff stashed. I would be baffled if those were still in place after all this time. So, if you guys want to work, you can. You just won't get paid up front. Have to complete a job. And that's of
talking
course
about?
assuming I'm being really presumptuous. Can I have my ship back?
It's all
Please,
yours
look,
once
I'll
we
give
get
you free passage wherever you need to go.
I mean, like,
Okay.
Yeah, that's all we need.
I'd looked for a boat for a long time, and then I got a cabin in the woods.
Yeah, but
I
you said
don't
you
I don't
were
even
in
know how
there
to
and you said
drive the
it's okay.
boat.
I will dope slap Sam like I am his.
I was
angry
gonna
dad and he
give it
doesn't know how to
back.
hold a flashlight. Anyway,
She's like, no, but your employer already said it was okay, all right? And he was the first mate before you, so he has seniority, which means that it's okay. And I'm the captain now, which means it's my ship, unless you kill me and take it. But
it is indeed your ship, and nobody is going to be killing anybody aboard this ship. I feel like I shouldn't
thank
have to
you.
say that.
she goes, but thank you, really.
Yeah, I was gonna.
You
use it
can-
anyway. I mean, it's your ship. I
But,
mean, what am
like,
I
if
going to
you
do?
really
with it?
wanted it that bad, why would you wait? Well, I guess you needed me to help you get it moving. But still,
I mean, yeah. We kept
No.
you in that form 50 years, that's a lot to lay on somebody. And I didn't know how you're going to.
I
Handle
made
it.
tougher stuff than
coming out.
that.
Yeah.
You can't have thin skin as a captain, not for as long as I am.
Yeah.
Captain Kotega, do you need a weapon?
I have one.
Okay.
I can make Roy give you the round blade that I've been letting him use. Roy, no, I'm joking. I'm joking, Roy. You can keep.
He's just kind of like, dude.
Why is everyone beating up
She
on
said she
Roy?
doesn't need one.
Because it's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
She's like,
Can you? Can you
Layla's like,
introduce
he's
us
not
to-
fighting back too much because he's convinced you forgot that he was in the crow's nest before and doesn't think you're going to send him back. No.
Did you look up or look down, Roy? I told you not to do that.
I had to look down when I was climbing back down the ladder. How else would I know where the ladder was? I cleaned it up.
Well, that's good. And look, you're not. I look at you, lie. I'm like, there was a safe. There is a safe. It's still there, and there's stuff in it. And there's something there I really want to eat, but I know I shouldn't. But it's there. So you're not
I
like.
didn't keep any food in the safe.
Yeah, it's not food.
No.
He's
But
not
you're not.
food.
Yeah, I'll show you later.
She says, look, I'd be a huge asshole if I didn't give you some kind of reward, right? I mean,
Yeah.
free passage is great and all, but
Well, we did kind of
I
use
didn't
some of
statue.
your disease spells and broke your cask of whiskey. It's aged now, which is the
she
nice
goes,
thing.
oh, whatever, that stuff's... You broke the whiskey? You said it's been 50 years! That stuff's gotta be worth a fortune!
I mean,
Well,
there's
it
some
was
left.
to kill the slime.
Yeah,
Did you-
it could in the destroying of the slime.
You couldn't kill it in a cheaper way? You've been into a black hole and fought a space baby, whatever that is. One of you said it.
Yeah, it was me. I was
Oh my
blind
goodness.
at the time.
You guys don't want to retire, do you?
I mean, I don't, but that's me.
I got a little bit of venturing left in me.
Yeah, but it
Thought I
would
had
be
a
nice
lot
if it
more
was
until I
all
started
just
doing it.
for
No.
fun, you know? You don't have to make ends meet. That would be a lot more fun. I'm not... Okay, I am mad, but I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the situation.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking hate
reasonable.
Jersey Shore. No, anyway. So... She goes... Okay, well, I was gonna bring that up and be like, oh, hey, we can have a drink. It'll be really nice. It's gonna be super high quality. But...
It is.
She spilled it all over a slime to save everyone, so I guess it's fine.
You saved some of
There's
it,
none
didn't
of
you,
it
Sam?
left?
No, yeah, there's like, I think it was like half, right?
Yeah.
Was it, yeah. About half full. Like,
I don't
it
think
was really heavy, and we had to kind of knock it open.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
half is still good news. That can be salvaged.
Yeah.
Though, I mean, I guess there's other drinks we could have. I do have a really expensive bottle, and you took it, didn't you? It's just boxes.
What?
Yeah, I would have if I were you too. Not going to be many better occasions than when we get out of this cavern, though. So maybe we save it for then.
That sounds like a plan.
Um,
Also, I
That's
still
what I was-
haven't seen this person I'm not supposed to know about named Keithe. I've never actually seen one of his kind, so I really want to meet him.
you have a Delange accent, though.
I know. Oh, I still haven't, like...
She-
What, really? That's what we came with? Yeah.
She's like, okay, are you? So you're a good bean from Delancha. That accent, I'm guessing you're from the eastern end of Delancha, then. So well away from the mountains. So yeah, you've probably never seen one.
Yeah.
They're pretty rare. The fact that he's still around is a testament to both his loyalty and I think might be, unless somebody else has discovered it, might be a pretty significant discovery. Most people thought they only lived like 50 or 60 years in total.
Right, and he's been on the ship for that long.
Yeah.
Right.
I did have my suspicions.
Yeah.
Mainly I thought he ate the crew, but, that's, Now, you said a ring is something like sustenance, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
how he's still
I had
around.
one, but gave it to him just in case something happened, and something happened. So yeah, I'll go. I should go see him. Yeah. Thanks again to all of you, by the way. I'll make sure to give you something out of that safe. I mean, you deserve it, that's for sure. Obviously, that can wait until we're out of here, and hopefully nothing terrible happens.
Yeah, we've also pilfered many items. We definitely thought you were dead. So, you know, I'd be willing to part with anything that I have put my somewhat sticky fingers on.
Me
I was gonna
too.
say grubby, but you know.
I'll let you know if it's invaluable. Oh no! Did somebody eat my preserved lemons?
That we have some left.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good.
They're
You know
real
they
good.
make you shine, right?
Yes, that's the best part. I couldn't find them in the dark though, so a lot of good they did me. But
Yeah.
if we're going through these caves right now, and just in case whatever that thing is still in them, we should probably
Yeah.
have some of them on us just so you can easily and see and then fight, right?
Oh, yeah. For people that would be necessary, I suppose.
Huh.
How many did
I
we
see
have
in
left?
the dark. I just
Oh, how well.
quite and magically even better.
Huh. Okay.
I need him to cast dark vision on me. I'm blind as shit.
Oh yeah. I guess
I mean,
we
blind as
kind of
him. I mean,
lift that
blind
out.
as. I keep cussing, so I keep trying to.
Yeah,
fix
I
it.
just smack. Oh no, I'm a bit magical, and Sam over here is a bit less magical.
I got a bird. I point up to the crow's nest, and
Yes.
Sherlock is just looking down. Probably wondering what's going on. Oh God, yeah. I need to warn him about Kife. Hey, don't eat him.
As you say that,
Not food.
overall this time, Kife eventually did hear the captain's voice. So the door to the captain's quarters just bursts open. And he, like, runs out, sees her, and, like, screams, goes, "Captain!" And just runs at her. They are the same size. So he, like, sprints, like, dives to, like, tackle hug her. And you see this, like, sheath of water come up over her, and he, like, splashes into it to, like, lessen the impact, but she still gets bowled over. And she, like, they kind of roll a couple of times, and she, like, hops up away from him, like, very acrobatically. And she's like, "You fucking lunatic!" And he's like, "Kife missed you, Captain! Kife's people don't age when sleep! Slept a lot! Slept a lot! Still alive! See? Kife's still young!" She goes, "What?" And he just runs over and hugs her again. And she's like, "Okay, I'm really happy to see you. What did you say about sleeping and aging? I think we were just talking about that." And he, like, picks her up. He's actually slightly taller than her. And he goes, "We'll explain later. So happy to see Captain. Oh, these good people. Hello! Kife no longer secret.
Wow, there's another person that's been here the whole time.
Big surprise. Kife is stealthy.
God, you were sneaky.
Yes, very. Could have killed all of you, but didn't. Kife is honorable sort. And so is... Looks at you, Eli. Ellie.
Close enough.
Yes.
Very polite.
So is Ellie. Did not tell you. Which means pact is fulfilled, and we are now brothers.
Is that what we were doing? Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
Ellie is now little bit of kobold in spirit, and Kife is now little bit of Cassier in spirit.
No, close.
Because-
Damn
nope.
it, but
Definitely can see her now. God,
Botega's
is this
like,
what it's like?
she goes,
when other
Kiefe,
people
that's
like,
a cow, you doofus. He goes, oh! Kiefe is part cow. Did not know cow looks... You have no spots. No spots. You don't moo. Ellie,
yeah.
moo, please.
No,
Kiefe
no,
to
don't
listen.
think I will. Not a mooer. Sorry.
Ellie is not cow.
Demi.
I so badly want to cast speak with animals.
Because Kiefe was already part demi. No, needs different ones. Need Vishkanya, need Avar, need Volu. She goes, I'm Volu. Because, okay, don't need Volu anymore. Cow? Because cow is an animal. Kiefe has list. Okay, it's fine. We still brothers or sisters. Because you are. Because you are.
Not a lady, that's for sure.
Oh, then you are non-binary.
No, I was trying to say I'm a man, but thanks.
Oh, the brothers it is.
Ellie's a man, and Ellie's a man's name.
I got it.
Thanks, Camille. Anyways. Oh gosh.
Yes. Good. Captain, meet new crew. Ellie, it was captain, but now you are back, Ellie. You can't be captain anymore. And he looks over and sees Rahala. That one is female. Just Rahala. Oh, yes. Rahala, the female demi. Good job. Yes. Still working on it. Many look similar. All have soft, squishy skin and turn pink when embarrassed or angry. Kiefe should give Captain back her ring. She goes, no. And he takes it off. He goes, Kiefe is starving. We'll go ahead and eat. She goes, here, let me help. He's like, I must eat. Have to eat. And it's just, anybody have rations, please?
Yeah,
He took off the ring.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
hates
think
all
it
of
would
them.
be that instant.
Yeah. It's
Gonna eat in 50 years. Or not eating anything substantial in 50
yeah.
years.
I think he had like what some
He
of
had some rations.
I imagine he's probably
Yeah.
pretty hungry.
the trout kicks.
No, he got specifically like a piece of jerky, but then the lunch he was promised never came.
Yeah, that's true. Because we ended up
Because-
fighting that friggin'
Yeah.
jerkwad.
But
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah, hold on. I got some dried fruit here for you, bud. I have some of these mushrooms that I found earlier. I need to probably eat these. They're going to go bad soon. I'm talking about the forage stuff I found a while ago.
So
It's
if any
been
of
like a
you
week.
expends half a ration, then it'll be okay for now.
Yeah, I'll give him half a ration. It's fine. Since I'm the one who promised him lunch anyways.
It's going to be a fun time getting him to guess what I am.
Right. On that note, we will wrap the session for the time
Yeah.
being.
Key thing.
Next session, we will have your exodus from the caverns. Finally, since you decided to help the captain,
Yay.
you don't.
Yeah,
have
that
to make
helped
a bunch of
immensely.
checks to navigate through them. It's gonna be a lot harder.
Thank
Cool.
goodness.
Yeah, it would have been fun. Trying
Yeah.
to navigate and
Yeah.
Potentially
Fun.
break the boat.
Yeah,
I mean, it would have been fun, actually. Yeah.
don't break the
really
boat.
damage the shit out of it. Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely
Yeah.
would have.
That'd be even worse if, like, hey, it's been 50 years, your crew's dead, and your ship is sinking.
Yeah, we woke you up.
But we made sure to
because,
get you out of there.
Yeah.
You
It's like,
don't
let's
know how
go.
to not sink a ship, and then it's like, oh no.
It's like right as she get like she's like talking right as you wake her up, and like everybody's got that face of like, yeah, we have bad news that we really don't want to tell you. Like, no one's saying anything. Yeah.
Like,
All right.
good morning. Your ship's sinking.
Hey, Captain. Yeah, great. Glad to see you. You look great. You look fantastic. Your crew's dead. Do you know how to unsink a ship? We're not doing well.
Oh,
also,
Who's
gosh.
dead? Do you know? Exit screen.
Exit screen.
Exit screen.
Yeah.
I don't know
Whoa.
who voted for me, but you got some boobs.
It wasn't.
We're not doing plugs today because Dave did them already.
I
No.
did all the plugs. I will do one last Patreon plug though, which is just check out our Patreon. You can join for the low cost of $1, but you can always give us more, and we definitely appreciate when you give us more.
Yes.
There's a lot of extra content on there, and there's always more stuff being added. Yeah, you can even listen to our podcast audio stuff via Spotify if you are a patron.
What?
And there is
Yeah.
one free episode that you can listen to of Tabletop Tours, which was the Christmas episode.
It was
Also,
a great
Christmas.
game. Thank you, Ellie.
Go to our Discord. You want to know why?
Yeah.
Yes, you
You
should
know
join.
why
it.
you should go
It's
to
fun.
to our Discord? Who's Kendi? That is one of our patrons. That's all I'm going to say in case they eventually want me to change that name. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, go to our Discord. And what you should do when you get there, especially if you go right now and you're not on YouTube, you know what? Even if you are on YouTube, you should go into that Stars and Wishes channel and put your
Oh,
Stars and
yes.
Wishes for the session.
Please do.
I don't know, I might fuck around and start giving out snails for that. I don't know. We'll see.
I definitely forgot that was like a thing we did, and we should definitely do that again. Yeah.
And then, yeah, for the other people of you who do this excellent choice of spending time watching long live actual plays, who will be doing it again tomorrow, I will see you on Lost Initiative, where we'll be doing I believe we're just doing a 3-hour session tomorrow, so it'll be slightly shorter. But we'll be
How's
there.
that going? Anybody died?
No, I mean, none of us have died. We got... Oh my god. Do I... Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. So we got fucking robbed, right? Motherfucker. Like, we didn't get mugged. Alright? It's worse. By the way, if anyone's wondering why Hyperphase is so quiet, he's going to pee.
Hmm.
Don't tell him we can hear him.
He's a coward. He muted his mic.
Yeah.
Ellie,
Uh,
I'm going to allow it. Okay. Well, somebody else did. But
Yeah, I did it. So, we didn't get, like, mugged, dude. We put money in a bank. Put money in a fucking bank. Right? And we left, and we did a bunch of heroic shit. And also, I'm going to say this, even though I haven't gone back to that episode to check. I am so certain when we were putting money in the bank, we called it. We were like, Scott is gonna fuck us on this. He's gonna do it. And that was many sessions ago. So we get back here. We get back to fucking Hod Gwen. And we're like, oh, at least we have our money in the bank. We should go see how much entrance that's made and actually take some of it out to do some of this stuff we're trying to do. Guess whose accounts were flagged as delinquent and closed?
What?
Yeah. Because we made an enemy of fucking Beltran Greyrus's bitch ass. And he became the new captain of the guard. And he knows that we were the ones who fucked up his slave ring that he bankrolled. So of course, he took some petty revenge and had our accounts fucking closed. And not like, oh hey, you're ineligible for an account now, here's your money, you can't use us. But like, gone. Stole our fucking money out of it. Yeah. Yeah. So we're pissed.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, this dude bankrolled the whole slave ring that we had to take down. That really pissed us off. And we obviously hated him for that. But then he had the fucking nerve to, like, steal our money out of the bank in revenge as if we were the ones who fucked up. Like, we were the ones who had made the terrible, awful, evil decision to fucking put up a slave ring. Like, bro, you did dirty shit. And you ain't dead. Like, appreciate that. But nah. He had to play games. He had to play games. Look, we didn't rob the bank. We didn't because it won't help, right? Because that won't be robbing him. That'll just be robbing
Yeah.
the bank. We're mad at the bank, but it's not really, especially not that teller's fault. But he was scared shitless because all three of us went separately to ask about our shit. So he had to like back to back be like, sir, I regret to inform. Yeah, he had to do that 3 times. Anyway, but no, because taking down the bank isn't gonna hurt him. It just gives him a reason to label us as criminals. We are going to kill Beltran Greyrus. Alright? We are going to kill him. He is going to die. I don't know when. I don't know how. We have to march a fucking army into this city after we become rulers or whatever. Just to get him? That war is happening. That motherfucker's... All I got to say is, like, I got some appreciation for Mario's brother right now. That's all I got to say. Anyway. Bye, everyone. We're gonna find someone to raid.
Bye.
We're gonna find a person to raid. Hopefully that reference was veiled enough.
Oh, it did take me a second what you said.
Let's raid Blue. We haven't raided Blue in a while. Alright, folks, you're gonna go to Blue's channel. Fucking behave yourselves. Or don't. I'm not your dad.
I mean,
No, he isn't.
Ready? Everybody put your seatbelts on.
okay.
Chat, put your seatbelts on.
I'm a dummy lock it behind me because I'm a rebel.
Chat, put your seatbelts on. You're going on a trip.
Going on a trip.
Seriously, one of the easiest ways to die in a car crash is not having your seatbelt on, guys.
Yeah, that's why I don't
Yeah.
crash.
And we're moving at the speed of the internet, so you better have that bitch on. Put it on! Ellie, oh my god, put on your seatbelt. We're not going until you put on your seatbelt. No, so you know what? You know what? You don't have to. You want to know why?
I'm gonna strap you to the hood like a deer I shot.
Because